kind of shit on me, dude. Oh, we don't really need.
Okay.
We're just gonna have Google Chrome up.
You should be good.
We don't need that right now.
Should be. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Flapinchick,
Hello.
episode 1,
Yeah.
season 1.
Well,
We're currently.
wait a minute. This is seasons.
Yeah. I don't know how we're going to do the seasons. I just know that.
You want to do it like football?
No, it's just in my head. I knew that. I kind of. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just skip over. It's not saying live right now at all.
No. You see.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right. Hold on. There we go.
See, Dylan doesn't know what he's doing. Hey.
Okay. I mean, it's working.
Okay. So I've been thinking about it. Like, you have a 4 out of 10 voice, and I have a 3.8.
Okay. Actually, I think it was me who had the 3.8.
No, you had the 4. But we established that you only got the 4 because of, bias.
Okay, I will be the first one to admit that there was bias.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's no thing you got to admit. It's just a fact.
Oh, admitting it's a
Gotta stop
fact that there
opening.
was bias, but I don't think there's that much bias to where, it's a whole point more. Maybe that's just the truth.
Well,
What do we got on the docket today?
well, we don't know how to get a camera working.
That is true. I guess we could do a little behind the scenes on how
We
all
could
this
if we could get a
failed.
camera working.
Behind the audio scenes.
Yeah.
of how.
Hey,
So-
guys, you get to hear this
Okay.
exclusive audio
So last week.
of us explaining how things don't work. Yeah. Not this
we
week.
had almost everything. We had everything here pretty much.
The audio
and
is pretty much set
we got nothing but the audio working.
up. Yeah.
Correct?
Well,
Correct.
technically thinking about it, pretty much everything is basically working except for the visual element of
Okay.
us.
But the only thing working last week was the audio, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so this week I come in and you were hype as fuck. You said
I really was.
I've got
you don't
everything
understand, dude.
working.
Like, you don't understand, fucking at the end of Breakfast Club when he's walking away and he does the fist bump.
Oh my god,
and
yeah.
before it
Freeze
fades
frame?
out. When I got the camera to work, I was kind of like that. I was like,
You did that.
And I
maneuver
immediately
down
sent you a fucking thing, and I was like, oh, dude, it's working now. And then I literally just unplugged stuff. I didn't change any settings. I just unplugged shit. And then and then when you came over, it just went to shit.
So are you blaming it on the fact that I came over?
No, I'm blaming it on the fact you didn't bring spaghetti.
Okay, but if you wouldn't have brought up the whole spaghetti thing, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Okay. Well, also there's something else we got to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny as shit. It's like, oh God. No, but yeah, we just like this was before my computer got infected by the Elgato virus.
By the
company.
Elgato virus.
Like you don't understand. You don't understand. Like I can't delete it from my computer now.
I mean, I was there. I've been trying to delete it with you for the past hour. We can't
Yeah.
delete Elgato off his computer.
Oh God.
We just can't. And it's really hard to not look at Jason, by the way. I don't know about you, but I keep looking over and just
We
seeing
might
this
have to
fucking...
minimize fucking
He's
OBS.
fucking everywhere.
Well, actually, we can't minimize it. It'll be
He's
there.
on
We
the
gotta cut the
background.
monitor off.
He's on the background.
God damn it! He sent me a message.
I need to...
It was an off-colored message.
let me share this with him, too.
I don't think he's gonna watch it.
Well,
I think he does watch stuff on Twitch sometimes.
no
though.
one's really watching this.
Yeah, but,
I think
that's to
people
be
are
expected.
I think people are just.
That's because we
listening
don't
to
have
it.
a microfiber cloth fucking sponsorship yet. This is a Titan America. Like,
What?
Like it's just
What?
the brand.
It's a-
I don't know.
oh.
Like what else?
I
Like,
thought you were
there's no
gonna-
specs on the back.
I don't think there has
I
to
tell you
be.
what, this thing's more reliable than the visual element on our stream right now.
That's your fault.
I feel like this could just become the show, just us bitching about what we can't get to work.
Yeah, isn't that everything though?
Yeah. Like, you mean every show or just
Yeah.
or us?
Yeah, I feel like that's everything, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, we could be like all those LA comedians in their podcast to where literally all they do is just bitch about, like, oh man, I bombed this
Oh,
week.
shit.
I feel like I'm going.
Wait, dude, are LA comedians known for complaining and bitching?
Yeah, and then they're very mediocre usually with comedy,
Ooh, shit.
except for the big ones.
Name
Name what?
3 LA comedians who are above mediocre.
Wait, that aren't mediocre? You mean like they
No,
just-
above mediocre. They're at least a 5 or more out of 10.
All right, so you mean they're actually decent?
Yes.
All right. Shit. That's hang on. That's tough. Probably out of like popular ones. You mean
I don't give a shit who. It's your personal opinion. 'Cause I at least know one.
who?
I would say Tom Segura.
Yeah, he's probably the only funny one out of the Rogan group. If I'm being honest.
I'm kind of exactly with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm 100% on there with you.
Yeah, like some of his older special. I mean, his newest one was all right, but his older ones were like really fucking good.
I don't like Bert.
No, I don't know. Bird is basically like a dude that fucking had a couple funny, crazy stories and fucking
Yeah,
molded that into
yeah.
a comedy career.
Like he literally had no more than 5 things that happened to him in college, and he
Yeah.
has rode that.
dude,
Which by the way, shout out to him.
yeah,
Fuck it, or
the
you know what I
best-
mean. Whatever happens,
the
I'm
best
with it.
fucking thing ever is just like, I can't remember who said it, but like one time somebody was talking about like, you know, how come Rogan has all the like they were like Rogan's like this ringleader of really fucking mediocre comedians.
Yeah, it's true.
And he's 5'2".
Fucking
I gotta quit.
Shab.
saying that. Oh, dude. Well,
I
he's
don't
just
like
got
him.
CTE.
Yeah, I feel like he's also one of those people that agrees with whatever Rogan says.
Oh, dude, it's
matter what.
become a meme.
Yeah,
It's like he'll literally be like, they'll be talking about a fighter, and Shab will literally be like, oh yeah, dude, I think he's kind of washed up, and then Rogan will start talking, and Rogan will be like, yeah, but I mean, he's kind of making a little bit of a resurgence, and then Shab will immediately go, yeah, I think you're right, he's really making a resurgence, like literally just like that, like every fucking time. It's the fucking best.
I know. 'Cause I watched one of his stand-ups, Shab's, and I was like, this isn't funny. Like it legitimately.
I didn't watch that. It's horrendous.
Yeah, it
It's one of the
wasn't.
worst. But the funny thing is, like he isn't a fucking stand-up comic, so you give him a little bit of leeway with that. But like the other ones that are actual comics and just that, like are around him and shit, it's just like I don't know. It's funny as hell. They're all.
I guess I just view it differently because I understand that point where like people get funnier over time, but I kind of feel like you're either funny or you're not.
Yeah.
Like I feel like most comedians should be naturally funny. I just don't feel like
That's the problem with Rogan.
his
Like
thing.
somebody talked about that. Like, oh, I even noticed that too when I used to watch his podcast. It's like he'd have a funny comedian on there, and they'll just be joking, being silly or whatever, and they'll just say something that's obviously a joke, not being serious, and Rogan literally just stares at him and like takes it like it's serious.
Yeah.
Like fucking somebody will make a joke like, oh, this fucking dog's flying.
Also, welcome to the Fuck Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. I'm
it's a
bitching a lot.
weekly-
Well, I don't know about a lot of
Our
bitching,
weekly look into the. I don't know. So what's on the docket today?
but Joe Rogan.
Yeah, fuck
About
Joe
he's
Rogan.
All right, actually, if you had to guess how tall you think he is, like for real, because he says he's 5'8", so you know that's got
He
to be
says he's
exaggerated.
5'8".
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what he
people-
says
yeah.
openly. Because
People who are
I'm-
generally under like 5'7",
because
5'6", go
because
5'9".
because I say I'm 5'9" and I'm like 5'8.5". Like,
Yeah,
that's about it.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I went to the doctor and there was a really mean nurse, and I said, and I didn't know. I was just saying, and she's like, how, you know, because they just ask you, and I was like, I don't know, I'm like maybe 5'9", 5'10", and she immediately goes, you're not 5'10", and then
Holy
I did the
shit.
thing, and I was like, well, it doesn't matter, can you just do it for me? And she's like, yeah, and then she goes like this, and I swear to God, she just goes, yep, 5'8.5" on the dot.
Holy shit.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. I wasn't trying to get anything over on you.
Okay.
Like,
I
there's
would have
something at stake
started
for her.
crying. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But that's odd though, because I went to the doctors like a year or two ago.
You're like
and I'm
6'4", right?
6'3".
Oh.
I'm like, but I'm 5'10". They put me at 5'10".
Yeah. Well, that makes
But
sense.
we're the
You're-
same
you're-
height.
No, you're a little taller than me.
I'm
though.
not. I think we're the same height. We'll figure this out later.
Yeah. Well, I have a very manly torso.
You do. I'll give you
It
that.
fills out.
It's. You know.
What was the laugh about?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know where we're going with this next.
I'm just.
I just
I'm
don't want to have
talking
a
about my
30-minute
manly torso.
conversation about your torso right now. We can save that for season 2.
Okay. Yeah. What is that? The deep cuts. Like when a band like Led Zeppelin tries to.
If I'm being
Jimmy
honest with you,
Page.
I actually can't get the image out of my head of her being 5'9".
Dude,
You're about
I'm not even
5'8".
fucking with you, dude. Like she she had must have had like people all the time just exaggerating or something.
How tall are you, honey? Oh, 6 foot when I wake up in the morning. Oh, man. That would be sad. You should just be like, hey, I got a little dick, too. We fucking measuring everything.
Yeah.
Got little hands as well.
Well, you do.
I don't believe you.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, thank you. I actually have fairly...
Yeah, you're also 6'2".
Look at this.
You're not 6'4".
Look at this. Look at this. That's bigger than my phone. You know how,
Well, how
big
big's
my
the phone?
I don't know. You kind of set up my
If you
joke.
bump my goddamn mouse one more time, I'm gonna kill you.
Let's see
All right,
what
dude.
Jason
Fucking
sent.
podcast over, dude.
We just got
canceled.
we got a message from Jason, but I'm not connected to your Wi-Fi, so like everything's taking about
well,
3
you
years
know,
to download.
my Wi-Fi is just really good. I wish James was here so he could just be like, "Oh, dude, my Wi-Fi." He always fucking talked about his internet speed, and it was literally okay.
It was okay.
It was
Yeah,
all right.
It was okay.
He's like, dude, you can have multiple devices on at a time. It's like, everything can.
Yeah.
Everything.
My
can.
favorite thing is he probably just like when he was signing up for which package he wanted, he probably saw that as like a bullet point. Like you could have multiple things streaming at once. He goes, fuck yes. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry for hitting the table. You're supposed to not do that.
Yeah, I fucking built this table.
You didn't build this
scratch.
table, actually.
Yeah, dude.
Where'd you get the plastic from?
Plasticville.
Plastic United?
Yeah, it's right by Sportstown.
Sportstown.
Yeah.
I
said Sportstown.
I'm not familiar with that area. And I'm
Okay.
familiar with all of the area we live in. Okay.
Okay.
He sent me that picture again.
What did he?
I've seen it, though.
You know, if he's just gonna send stuff now. God, imagine how fast we get canceled if we just had all the stuff Jason sent us.
Oh,
Like,
we
on the
would get
thing.
banned.
Yeah, we'd get banned.
We would get
We'd
banned.
get a speed run of how fast they used to get banned from a thing.
Also, what was that? Oh, yeah, back to let's backtrack so the listeners at home can just, keep up.
Yeah, all three of them.
I don't even think it's 3.
I know. Hey, man, gotta shoot for the stars. This is what you call practice.
Actually, because I thought about, I was like, we really should text James and be like, "Fuck you, we're doing it anyway." We're gonna go here and try. But I know for a fact when we do that, he's gonna watch whatever we did. And he's go, "Yeah, that sucks."
Oh, dude.
That's awful.
No, you know what would be funny if because I know he would kind of mildly get pissed if we said we were gonna do dudes doing dude stuff. He'd be like, fuck my.
I know.
I came up with that idea, dude.
That's the only reason.
That's the
I
only two things he would
suggested
do. He would
should.
either get really mad or he'd just be like all in, be like, all right, dude, I'm gonna be a third mic, and he'd be over there, and he'd be like really into it.
Do you think he would actually make the trek out here though?
No, see, that's the thing. He'd be like, all right, guys. He'd be devising ways of us to get to
I've
Shawsville.
got a house to myself. Just
Dude,
come here.
Shawsville, man.
It's only an hour away.
Shawsville, I have a really good neighbor. Like that guy that lives in the trailer.
He just shoots guns randomly and shit.
Oh yeah. He's like, yeah, dude, we got a flea market right down the road.
Do you think he ever goes to it? Speaking of that,
probably.
this is fuck. I'm not even gonna listen to your response. I don't care.
That's fucking
speaking.
rude as shit, dude.
This is definitely going to put us in a location to random people out there if they ever listen to this.
Yeah.
I fucking miss Happy's flea
Yeah.
market. I miss that so much.
Mhm.
I don't know if you want to have an hour-long conversation about Happy's, but I can.
I remember one of my last memories in there. I was in there with Zane, and
Oh, God.
and he was trying to devise a way to he wanted me to purchase one of those little mini handheld pistol crossbows for him because he
Oh
wasn't
my
old enough to buy it. And
Did you do it?
we said no, we're not gonna do it because you're gonna shoot somebody's fucking tire. We're gonna get arrested. But he wasn't old enough to buy it, and I remember Randy was with us, and Randy wanted to buy like one of those knuckle duster knives, like the knives that have like the knuckle thing with spikes,
Yeah.
like a pirate knife
Oh
or
my
some shit.
god.
And I just remember Zane's like, "Why don't you get it for me? I'm gonna pay for it." I was like, "Cause you're gonna end up shooting somebody or
Yeah.
somebody's car, and we're gonna get arrested."
Yeah. Because
It's the
Zane is
best.
definitely like an act first type person and not think
Especially
about
back
anything
then.
later. Oh my
Yeah.
god, he showed up to McDonald's with a belt
That was-
wrapped
that-
around his knuckles.
That might have been one of the best reveals of all time when we walked around the corner and
That-
he was ready to go.
Oh my god, that should have been on Punked. Like Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher should have been there filming for
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, but he's too busy blowing motherfuckers out. Remember?
Too busy.
I don't know why I said that. It just sounded fun to say.
But it worked.
He probably blew somebody out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, fucking Rip Zane.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's
Well,
not
no,
dead,
Rip
but
Skinny
he's
Zane.
fat as fuck. And he's well.
Yeah.
I was about to say he's a dick now, but he's kind of always been a fucking dick.
No, I don't know. I mean, we're all kind of dicks, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's like the selfish. Not like
I mean, yeah,
shrimp,
he's-
like but
I'm
selfish.
just more pissed that he's fat now.
He's gunning for the spot.
Yeah.
He is gunning
Well,
for that
you know what's
alpha
gonna happen
male
if
fat
you get
guy
if you
spot.
get close to that.
You actually bought that crossbow, and you are
Yeah,
ready to go to war
I've had it
with
this
him.
whole time.
You are ready to go to war with him. I think his exact thing. So we
I'm
have
gonna
Jason
decline this.
Moore calling us, and
You know
we're
what?
declining
He's
the call.
probably gonna send me a message. Lad, I went on.
Lad, put
He's
me on
calling
speaker.
Me again. He
Put me on
wants-
speaker.
Yeah. Oh,
So
you know
see,
what-
oh
you know
yeah,
what the
this
funny
is the picture. So this is Jason as a teenager. Doesn't that
Oh,
look
yeah,
like the
he
kid
sent me
from
that one.
Bully?
A little bit, yeah.
little bit.
especially Right, dude, you know for a fact he's listening right now, so he's just sitting there looking at the picture of himself. So Jay, how do you think we're gonna get sued by Tullo's? For fucking, or I mean Flynn's, not Tullo, fucking Flynn's Food Hall in Tullo
Yeah.
by the East Light fucking log company.
The only thing we're really slightly concerned about is Easy Light coming at us right now.
Yeah. Honestly, that'd be kind of worth it though.
Oh,
If the,
completely worth it. Just for the headlines.
hang on.
Small indie creators
Yeah.
sued by gigantic
Dude,
log
he's
company.
doing it over and over again.
Jay, we don't have our phones on us.
Yeah, I
We
actually
can't.
don't. I have it in
We
my
can't. We
pocket.
can't take your calls right now.
Alright, well, it's on silent now, so I don't give a shit.
So what's on the docket?
Is that going to be like your catchphrase? What's on the docket?
I don't know how else to segue things.
What's gonna be?
We should really point out that
It's like one of those people that just says over and over when they can't think of something.
I'm actually actively trying to avoid doing that. Like in
or,
my head, I'm trying.
I
to,
just did it, but like some people do that with like fucking. They're like, fucking, fucking.
I'm on a new thing since I got promoted at work,
Okay.
and I'm working in the office. I'm trying to like not cuss as much.
well, I'm not doing that.
You also don't work in an office right now either. So
You don't know that. This is technically an office.
You do have a cubicle down here.
Yeah, but I can't delete. The
They
Elgato
can't see
software.
that because the camera's not working though.
Maybe the Elgato.
Because the Elgato.
Maybe I work for Elgato, and that's why I can't delete the software.
I don't know. We really can't delete that software. It's like
I'm just glad it's not fucking anything up except for the video and some of the other elements.
we don't know the long term.
At least you can hear us out there.
Supposedly,
Yeah.
we don't know how well. Because
If you had to spell your
we're
name
not
a different
exactly
way,
getting
how would it
any
be?
feedback
Oh, he
about
just
anything.
went
I'm
right
just
over
keep
that.
getting calls.
Dude, I think he's called me like 12 times
It's-
by now.
it's 4 for
No,
me.
actually, he's calling you now. I think.
Yeah, he
just
called me
stopped
4
calling
times
me.
there.
I think we could just talk mad shit to Jason now because I feel like he's watching this. and he's just-
Honestly,
fuck him. He's not very good at FPSs. He's really not good at Fortnite.
no, and he kept going, lad, I'm fucking great at Fortnite.
That honestly, not even joking around, that was the fucking best thing when he literally was like he refused to play with you because when we play with you, it would be PC players. and he just didn't want to get shit on by the mouse and keyboard. Actually, thinking about it, now that I'm a PC player, I'm automatically better than Jason.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because I don't know if you've seen him like semi recently played anything, but his aim is dog shit. It's not good.
Yeah. His fucking aim went right as long. Oh, well, that would have been funny if I hadn't fumbled the fucking word.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to let you work through it.
I was going to say his aim went right with that hairline. But I was such an eager little errand to say it. It fumbled out of my mouth.
You started shaking. You were like, this is such a good line.
I feel like I'm going to get sued by Jason for defamation.
I'm not taking this fucking slander.
Yeah. Lad, what if you can fucking sue people from across multiple countries?
I think you can.
Yes, yeah, but that,
you would have
but
to
him
show
and the
up
lawyer,
in court.
him and the, well, no, he would. Wouldn't
No,
he?
because he would.
Oh damn!
If he
you
was
tell me
smart,
I gotta go all the way across the fucking
if he
ocean?
was smart, he would sue you in
This
like the court of
frivolous-
Ireland.
This is bullshit.
I
I'll
guess.
only let him do that is if he.
Do they have
makes me
rights
go-
over there though? We need to
don't
talk
know, dude.
about that. I don't think they
I don't
do.
know. Every time I bring them up, my mom watched a documentary about like how some part of the church in Ireland killed babies years ago or
What
something. Like it
the
was some real fucked up
fuck?
thing. So anytime I talk to the Irish kids, she'd be like, "They kill babies, fuck them."
Why are they killing babies
like
over there?
it wasn't like I can't remember what it was, but they were just like it was like some fucked up shit. It would have been a lot better if I could elaborate, but I can't remember. I just
Yeah.
remember my mom always brings up dead babies when she thinks of Ireland.
Dude, I cannot believe they're just over there killing babies. Now, to bring up another one of our friends, you know who would be in on that scheme though? Ryan. Ryan would be dead center
Ryan
in the
does seem
killing
like-
baby scheme in Ireland.
Ryan definitely seems like the type of guy, like, if you fucking, like, accidentally killed, like, a hooker or something, you're like, I don't know what to do. Ryan would be like, I got you.
That would probably be the first guy I'd call. Like, if I was
Yeah.
over in Ireland, I'd probably no bullshit call him first because he knows something. Like, he knows what to do.
Yeah.
I've seen enough anime, lad.
I remember back when we first started talking to the Irish kids, and Jason used to just lie about stuff that they did or didn't
Oh
have.
my god.
And he talked about how, like, what are Pop-Tarts? And then Ryan just goes, I got like 6 boxes of them in my house.
Oreos are not in Ireland.
Jay would just say fucking just dumb shit. Fucking goddamn it.
Oh, there he goes again.
There he is. Joke's on you, Jason.
Jay, we don't have service down here. We don't have any. We don't even have Wi-Fi down here.
Yeah, I'll only answer if you call me from your brother's phone. Call me from your brother Brandon's phone. Watch him actually
that's
just
a
says
challenge.
Brandon Moore
Yeah,
come up.
that's a challenge.
God damn it.
He's calling you out. Here's the gauntlet.
This is bullshit.
Are the pubs open in Ireland yet, or are they still closed? Do you
They're
know?
5 hours ahead of us.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
I love how you like. I just love like this the quick like you had to, like
Well,
the quick math in your head. Real
No,
quick.
I didn't do math. I'm trying to. I don't know what that had to do with what I just asked.
Is that is that
Are
prime
the-
time for a pub?
No, because of the fucking coronavirus.
Oh.
Are the pubs open?
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit about
See,
that over there.
okay, no, I see where we were just on two different subjects.
Yeah.
No, the pubs have been closed in Ireland. Pubs
Oh.
and
Well, why did you ask me if they'd be open if you knew they were closed? Was that a loaded question?
No,
You're
because
trying
I
to make me
don't-
look like an asshole?
I'm trying to figure out because
You talking
usually
about
he
my
would
gear?
be out drinking right now because
Oh.
it's Friday night in Ireland. But since they've been closed because of the fucking Rona, I don't know if they're so close. I didn't know if you knew or not.
By the way, I just want to say, this is kind of off topic, but that fucking scene from Green Mile where they're doing the test run, I saw that again the other day for the first time in forever. This is a shocking experience when he's getting electrocuted. You don't remember
This
that?
is the most random thing you could have.
It just popped through my head. I have fucking thought ADD.
That is extreme. I don't remember that scene. No.
You've seen that though.
I've
the
seen that
fucking
movie
John
probably
Coffey,
about
like
10
the
times.
Drink. That's it. Well, then again, you don't have a mom that's obsessed with Stephen King, so that makes sense.
No. My mom loves Stephen King. No, okay, she's not obsessed by any.
Not as much as mine.
My mom really loves Stephen King.
Yeah. Well, you want to make it a contest?
This is the new my dad can be your dad.
Yeah.
My mom loves Stephen King way more than your mom.
We should have them on here doing oh God, I had a stroke.
Once again, I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just letting you work through the quirks right now.
You know, I'm telling you exactly what it is. I keep thinking of all this stupid, silly shit to say, and I'm so eager to say it that I say it too fast and it fucking fumbles out.
My favorite part is how we're on two completely different planes because I have no fucking clue what to say or what to talk about.
We were flying.
I'm going word by word with everything I'm saying. I'm not thinking ahead. Yeah.
I kind of do, but it goes off in all sorts of directions.
I'm honestly riffing off of you right now. So
what thoughts do you have about Darth Maul?
Originally written as the most overpowered character in the Star Wars universe, they had to purposely nerf him. Purposely nerf him.
You said that
so he
two
wouldn't.
different ways.
I know because I didn't know which one is right.
This is just gonna be me fucking noticing every stupid fumble. I can't stop it.
You're gonna be labeled as the asshole. It's not gonna be me for once.
Well, there's nobody else on the fucking show to just stop.
That is true.
Yeah, usually that's how it goes.
If we had anyone else on here, I would immediately not be friends with them.
Yeah, they immediately just be like, I can't do this anymore. It's fucking 30, like fucking 20 minutes in.
I can't do
or
this.
However fucking long.
I can't do this.
I really want to get a sponsorship from that log company or the fire log
Easy
company.
Light?
Yeah, it's like little fire logs. Jason keeps fucking calling like once a minute.
See. He said this is bullshit.
I love it. That's the best.
Don't fucking face something.
Dude, I actually kind of want to just keep doing this till we get sued by Jason.
Dude, we're either going to be sued by him or Easy Light, and I'm down to go down either path.
I feel like we could make, you know that, I can't remember his name. He's some foreign guy. You'll know him if you see him. It's the guy that's in all those stock photos, the old guy with the beard.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, he actually, like, he's like, yeah, I mean, I just, like, he was kind of halfway pissed at the beginning about becoming an internet meme because he was the stock photo guy. Maybe we could do that for Jason.
He'd be the new stock photo guy.
Yeah.
You could be in my active shooter training pictures.
Active shooter?
You remember the pictures I sent you on Twitter the other day? Earlier this week of, like, angry people pointing and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, first off,
welcome. Are you talking about the training thing?
You get ready for I don't think I've told you yet. Oh, yeah, because I've been fucking saving this to actually talk about it because I don't think we're going to get political very often.
Political.
Yeah, but this is so I just want to start this one off. I really don't like the politics in America, like how we are. I want, anarchy.
Whoops, my anarchy symbol.
No, so at work they made us do an hour-and-a-half course.
Yeah.
Of where they paid a company to make videos and questions and shit like that about what to do if someone comes in the building shooting the place up. And I'm like,
scream.
Dude, like one of the first things they were like, if you can't hide and you can't escape,
do like a scene real quick?
Just throw shit at them and scream. And they were like, just cause distress, make randomness.
Dude, the fucking best one was they were talking about that at my mom's work up at the college, and she said one of her coworkers was like, they were just talking about shit, and she's like, because she just didn't want to admit that there'd be nothing she could fucking do if somebody came in, but she was like one of those people that thought she could, and she's like, I don't know, maybe I could have like a little like toolbox and throw a hammer at him. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do?
You're not gonna help anything. Just like, I think it's incredibly fucking stupid that as a nation we've decided, let's not actually fix the problem. Let's just tell people this is the best way to maximize your chances of surviving if someone walks in here and starts shooting the place up.
Dude.
And I've also come to realize I have a 50-50 shot of surviving or dying. Literally a 50-50. Yeah. So, like, I know this is going to suck for audio listeners, but 60, fuck off real quick. So
no, just use your descriptive skills.
Okay, so imagine that there's a square, okay?
Okay, I know what a
and
square
on
is.
the bottom right side is the entrance to the building, okay?
Gotcha.
One hallway is literally directly straight. Continue, right?
Okay.
But if you take a left and then another left. That's
Okay.
where my
He's using a
office
lot of
is
arm
in the
movements.
bottom
Yeah.
left corner of that square.
Yeah.
So if there ever is a shooter that comes into that door, if he goes straight, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
right out the front door. But if he takes a left, sorry, bucko, I'm fucked. I can't even turn the lights off because they're on the other side of the room.
You work with a guy named Bucko?
No, that was just the
Bucko
first.
5, who will?
I
See,
don't
yet
know
again,
what
ADD.
that was.
That was a movie reference.
Which movie?
No, actually, Team America World Police.
Quickly, top 3 Stephen King based movies.
Fucking shit. Pet Cemetery.
Over it?
Like, are we talking about like seriously good, or just like for like just because I can quote really?
No, just
silly
good.
shit
Just
from-
good. Like generally good.
I don't know, like Shawshank Redemption.
I forgot that was a Stephen King thing.
Yeah, well, okay.
I would put it
Could
as the
ask your
number 3.
mom.
I would put it as the number 3. I don't like
Number
the fact that
3?
you're leaving it out.
What do you mean number 3?
Just in the top 3. What else would be
What am
there?
I leaving out? I've said one so far.
Shawshank Redemption,
Yeah.
Pet Cemetery.
Well, I'm more so because I fucking this. If we're going by movie quotes, this is silly shit I can say. It's a lot of stuff. Like in Pet Cemetery, the guy that played Herman Munster, you go over there, you don't come back the same. You see, like that retarded ass voice he has. You see.
I've never seen Pet Cemetery.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Oh,
Never seen
well, I
it.
was gonna make a whole joke about the little Gage when he gets hit by the truck and you see his little light up sneaker roll across the fucking. There's literally a scene in that where you just see a little fucking sneaker roll across the fucking road.
I just
You've
know the
never
South
seen
Park.
that?
I just know the South Park
original one?
episode where like they kind of ripped off it a little bit.
No fair. When he comes back as a little dead kid and
Yeah.
he's going like, no fair. No fair.
That's the only thing I remember.
God damn it, you've never said, what the fuck?
No, I haven't.
This is an outrage. I'm quitting the show.
Not before you get the camera
This is
working.
me walking away.
You are not allowed to quit until you get that camera working.
Well, technically it works, just not through the PC.
Functionally, until you get this stream working,
See,
you're
you
not
had
allowed
to add
quit.
the little caveat.
I
on
did
it.
because you found a fucking loophole.
Oh. Green Mile.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Let's,
How great.
on a scale of 1
Hey, boss.
to 10, Green Mile is,
I'm tired, boss. Dog tired.
I would say a 9 out of 10.
Damn. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I just feel like it's a classic.
Currently cooking up some turds coming out to you tomorrow.
I don't remember that part.
God, you just...
I really don't. You have to understand, it's been a long time since I've seen most of these movies.
Well, to be fair, I did watch Green Mile like a week ago because Mom was watching it. But, yeah. There's a lot of quotable shit where
Okay.
he pisses on it. Piss on me.
We're
And he
gonna
sprays
play.
him.
We're gonna play a really stupid game, but it's the only thing I can think of right now.
Really stupid?
Yeah.
All right,
So
how
right now
stupid?
I'm on Google Trends.
Yeah.
I am going to name you the top 3 things trending on Google right now, but you gotta guess which one's number 1, number 2, and number 3. Like guess which
Oh,
order.
but you're gonna tell me what they are, so it's like
I'm not gonna say them in order.
I know
you're.
but you're gonna tell me what they are.
Yes,
so I
I'm
can
gonna give
guess.
you the
I
3
got
right
you.
answers.
I
You just
you.
gotta tell me which. Okay.
They call me the quick pickup kid. I've already got this down.
Stimulus check 2,
Okay.
Scoob, or and earthquake.
You
Those
want me
are-
to say which one's number 1?
Yeah, which one's number 1 in that?
1 to 3 or 3 to 1?
I don't give a shit. Just tell me which one
Okay.
you're doing.
All right, say the other 2 again, because
You've got stimulus
I know.
check
Oh, that
2,
was the first one, yeah.
Scoob, and earthquake
It's got to be either Stimulus or Scoob.
as number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just say Stimulus check, I guess.
Okay, and then Scoob would be your number 2,
Yeah.
and then earthquake would be your number 3.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
super confident in those
Okay.
answers.
Earthquake is number 1,
Hmm.
Scoob is number 2, and stimulus check
So I
2 is
literally
number 3.
got
You got
every one of
every
them.
single wrong.
Oh,
Technically, well, I guess just
Well,
Scoob
you
is
know-
kind of interchangeable.
is it?
I guess. I was trying to
Well,
help you out a little bit.
no. Well, I'm still confident in those answers.
That's been your weekly game show, Google Trends.
Yeah.
All right, so what's on the docket next? Why are you
That's
telling
just gonna
me to
be-
give a speech? You're the
Speech.
guy who lost. You give a speech.
Sorry,
That's okay.
Jason's calling me yet
Please.
again.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, man?
That should eventually become a segment where Jason calls in.
Just Jason
We
calls.
just hang up on him.
My only issue with him is with his record of getting banned on Facebook by still continuing to send, like, really. I'm not going to react to that, by the way, just because
What are
no
you
one
talking
else
about?
can see it.
Oh,
So, I feel like if we answered one of Jason's calls, he
I
would
feel like we
immediately just
answered-
start saying like really fucked up shit. Just
Quick,
he's like,
who's this?
That's Kylo Ren. Was that right?
no,
Fuck, who is it?
I'm not telling you. It's a secret.
What do you mean? Who was
I don't
it?
know. You're the guy that knows all Star
I
Wars.
don't
Who
know.
was it?
I really don't know anything about Star Wars.
Yeah, you do.
I know very little.
Name as many Star Wars characters as you can.
Oh my god. Well, first off, Jar Jar Binks,
Okay.
Anakin,
Misa gonna have a
Obi-Wan.
good time.
Yoda, Darth Vader, Darth
Moi,
Maul,
moi, moi, a Gungan. Just wanna talk to
Padme.
her. I haven't been paying attention after Jar Jar Binks because I wanted to go into the character.
I wanted to get that one out first. 'Cause
All right,
see,
redo it
I
again.
don't. Oh God.
The same again.
Jar Jar Binks,
All right, I'm listening. All right, one.
Anakin,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Padme, Darth Vader, Darth Maul.
Well, Anakin and Darth Vader are the same. one.
well, they're two
okay,
different
well, I'll
characters.
count
You
it.
just told me
I'll
to
count
name
it,
two
you
different
fucking
characters.
casual. I'll count it, you fucking casual.
Stormtroopers as a whole.
There's
we
a
don't have
lot
to
of
go.
them.
I
what
know.
What about clone troopers?
I haven't gotten into that yet.
Oh, okay.
Clone Troopers.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got 8.
Yes, and then you have Princess Leia.
Okay.
Okay, and then you have R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like 11. All right. So is that about it?
Han Solo.
Okay.
Chewbacca.
You're really trying to think of these. These are like.
Is it
these are-
Lando?
You're.
What's his name?
You talking about Lando Calrissian?
The guy
Which
in the
one is he?
Mandalorian. The guy wasn't he the guy that played for the Raiders?
Who?
The
Played for the
leader-
Raiders? No,
the
that's Bill
leader,
Romanowski.
No, the leader of the bounty hunters.
Are you talking about in the old ones? Like
no,
the original
you just think
trilogy?
of the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the Mandalorian?
Where
Do you know
he's
who the
getting his.
Mandalorians are?
Yes, they're the race of people.
Well, they're not a race.
Boba Fett is another one.
They're
Okay,
the
it's
Fets
not,
are not
it's a
actual
religion.
Mandalorians.
It's a religion. It's a religion. Okay.
Okay.
I-
Well, it's not really a religion. It's more like
kind
a
of a
culture.
Fucking religion.
Oh, is it? Oh, I
reli-
didn't realize you knew so much about the Mandalorians. Are you talking about canon or
Well,
non-canon?
I've seen the Disney Plus. I love
Oh,
the Disney
damn,
Plus
shit.
thing. I've seen it. You know, when I
I got
first
my
started
best car
watching
still.
that, Kenji was like, "So what? Where does this take place
By the
in the
way,
Star Wars
Boba
universe?"
Fett-
And this is how much I know about it. I told her that I
Yeah.
think it's a prequel because Yoda's a baby.
You know, hey,
No idea.
all right. Well, you know Yoda dies in the original ones, like, because he kind of like he fades away in the original trilogy. How old do you think he was when he died?
Oh, thousands of years old, wasn't he?
He was like 900. Exactly.
Oh, so close. I know he's old.
You
as
said
fuck.
thousands.
Yeah, I know. Well,
That's a lot more.
technically, yeah. That's about three.
That's
of his
like
lifetimes.
almost double.
It's a little bit more than. Well, it's, I guess.
Well,
it's
I'm
about
just
double.
saying almost.
Yeah.
Now that we're just fucking, just saying shit,
So what are we talking about next? Because I don't know anything about.
Well,
Star
I
Wars.
just want you to know that Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian.
Really.
He just, he just.
I'm actually
Why
surprised
did
by
you
this.
turn your?
I'm
Really?
surprised by this. I thought he would. Be.
No, they have. It's fucking not really hard to explain, but it's a lot of shit. He just kind of has the armor. Like, oh, it looks cool. Oh, I'm gonna use it.
So
It's just kind of the same style.
He's a scene kid.
Yeah. Well, his dad was in the prequel movies.
Ooh.
His dad, Jango Fett, was the one who
Jango?
he's the guy they used to.
With the D. Or
He was
without
the
it?
one that became the clones. They used his DNA to make the clones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jango Fett, and he wanted to keep little Boba Fett as his regular son. To
Boba Fett's
to-
another one I know.
you already said that. You never said Jango Fett.
Oh yeah.
You didn't say Chewbacca.
I did. No, I did.
I know. I wanted to test you.
Okay. No, I did. I knew that one. The
I just
Millennium
think it's
Falcon.
hilarious that just like the regular characters in
Yes.
the movies, you're
Yes.
just like, oh, C-3PO. You're like, oh shit, Luke. Like that's a really hard one
I never
to pull
said Luke,
from.
by the way, either.
Oh well,
Throw
there
that
you go.
one
I
out
gave
there.
you
Thank
your
you.
answer.
It's
Hey,
but I didn't know of
Luke.
him. I don't think you understand. I didn't really watch those movies.
Well,
at
you
all
said
growing up.
like the other week. Oh, I've seen most of them.
When I was little, yeah, I did seen most of them. I've seen all the new ones recently. Well, no, I take that back. I've seen 2 of the newer ones recently, but I fucking hated them both, and I don't even really like Star Wars. So I
Dude.
knew those movies sucked.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I have a really big problem, especially when I was little, of like. I'll tell you 2 things. You know one of them, but just to kind of set this
I have
up.
4 Star Wars audiobooks.
Holy shit! Damn. What was that? Oh yeah. So
There's gonna be some real super
with
nerdy dude
movies-
like in the EU, like fucking 4. That's it. I've been reading them since 71. Or actually, that's like 81, whatever.
My problem with movies, especially when I was little, was like I would just kind of group them with other things or look at the title and go, I'm not doing that. Like the Never-Ending Story,
Speech.
I've still never seen because I
Speech.
literally thought it never ended.
Speech.
Like I know you knew that,
Yeah.
but I think my dad was a huge Star Trek fan. When I was growing up, like he would just literally watch that basically 24/7,
dork.
and I hated that.
Who the
So
fuck-
I kind of just
what kind of dorky
group
ass
Star
nerd shit
Wars.
is that? Fucking Star Wars is cool as shit. It's not nerdy.
I don't know. It's pretty nerdy. It's pretty.
Fuck you and your
it's-
dorky ass fucking Star Trek
I
shit.
don't like
almost
it
said on
either.
my
Don't
nuts.
call me dorky. I don't
Oh.
like it either.
Oh.
Uh,
I bet I could name more Raiders players than you.
honestly, I think that's so false. It's not even.
I don't think I could name 10. And they're gonna be like just let's see. Okay. Bo Jackson.
Oh, okay. I
Like
thought
just
of
of all
all time.
time,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, he is
Bo Jackson.
good.
Bill Romanowski.
Good.
Janikowski.
Good.
Who was the guy that punched the dude's face mask? Remember?
Richard Seymour.
Yeah, see, I actually knew that. Seymour, fucking, I guess technically Marshawn Lynch played
Yeah,
for him at
yeah,
one point.
yeah.
I only know that because it was recent. Oh,
know
God.
you
Who's
know.
the guy that had the wine company I used to joke about I was friends with?
Charles Woodson.
Yeah, Woodson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Nas Doom.
Honestly, it's going to fall
That's
off
at
after
6.
that.
You're at 6.
None
You
of them,
only
none
got
of
4 more.
Have any of them played it together at the same time?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no. And
Um,
then the guy who owns them that has the weird hairdo.
I'll let you. It's Davis. I'll let you. It's Mark Davis.
Al
I'll let you.
Davis?
No,
No, that was
Al's
the one
his
that
dad.
died.
That's 2. You need 2 more.
Al Davis.
I'll let you count both of those. You need 2
but they're
more.
not players though. And
I
one
don't
of
give a
them's dead,
shit.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let
He
you
held
skate
on.
by. I'm gonna let you skate by on that one.
Okay.
need 2 more.
So I'd need 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I allowed to help you out, or should I just leave you stranded?
I mean, you can. I guess.
I
you
think
could,
you
You
know
can give
who-
me hints, and
I
I'd
think
still
you
not
know who
get
their
it.
quarterback is now.
Oh yeah, the guy that the fucking. Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Carr.
Yes. Okay. They're good. One more.
Yeah.
One more.
Shit.
I'm trying to think of even recent, like
Oh,
players
damn.
who are starting now who you might know, and I don't
I
think
only
there
remembered
is.
Richard Seymour because he hit that dude in the face.
Yeah, he
the face
hit
mask.
the fuck out of Ben
Oh,
Roethlisberger.
who's that guy? The defensive player y'all had a few years ago. You might still have him, but he was like really fucking good. Like Mac or some shit.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
There you go. No, we
Alright.
don't have him.
Oh,
Why
you
would you
didn't?
bring that
I
up?
don't know.
I hate the fact that you're like, you might still have them. Of course we
I
fucking
don't fucking watch
I
football.
hate
I don't
this.
know.
I know you don't.
Dude,
It's not on you,
I
but
like
that
the
pisses me
Texans,
off.
but I don't know any goddamn thing about them.
Damn it. Actually,
I know we have J.J. Watt.
this is so. Since this is our first kind of thing here,
Yeah.
I feel like we should put things we want to do in the future, but we might not do. But the things we want
You
to
mean on
do.
here or in general?
Yeah, on
Like
here,
I
on
might
the-
kill somebody. Who know? I can't say I'm not. Who knows how shit could change?
We're going to need to start bringing a third person in here if you're going to start talking like that, just so
No,
they can even
what
sit
are
here
you
and
trying
watch.
to push me out already?
I don't want to get murdered.
Ooh, the
Don't
fucking
wanna
this side
get
of the table's
murdered.
pretty cold now. Ooh.
Okay.
Everything went downhill when you got
But-
this wireless keyboard.
Once like, okay, first off, once the UFC kind of starts back up fully,
They've had 3 events this week.
okay, well, that's this week. and
Well,
we just
actually,
started.
no,
I'm sorry. I'm
tomorrow's the
fucking
3rd.
sorry.
They had one last Saturday, one Wednesday night. I didn't watch that one, and then they're going to have one Saturday. I think it's just because they don't know when they're going to be able to do another one, so
Yeah.
they just pushed a bunch in Florida.
Yeah. Which I don't blame them.
Throughout the week.
Fuck, you
I
gotta
do
make
think
money.
it's funny the first place that they come back to was fucking Florida.
Where else would you go? I mean,
Fucking-
they don't give a fuck about anything.
yeah, that's hilarious.
But so when
Yeah.
UFC starts, and once we get this
Yeah.
thing kind of fully operational, we're gonna start doing parlay pick'ems
Parlay.
with UFC.
We're doing like full parlays.
Full
like, where it's like
parlays.
multiple, not just
No,
not just specific things.
No, like so the entire
How
card.
do
we
parlays
just
work for
decide
football?
winners. Same, you just pick the winners.
Yeah, but like, is it like multiple games? Oh, okay.
That's how I feel like we should do it. You can just do like
No, that's
specific
fine.
parlays
I just
too.
didn't know how parlays
No.
worked and other shit.
Yeah, you can do specific, but so for UFC, we're gonna do parlays.
Yeah.
On each card, we're
Okay.
gonna bet at least $5 each
All right.
on each one, just to see what happens. Football, same thing, except probably not gonna put money on it. If I'm being honest with you,
I'm gonna bet this microfiber cloth.
I would.
Yeah. By the
Fuck
way,
that
everybody
thing.
out there, we have a microfiber cloth. Somebody just died upstairs.
Someone just got shot.
Yeah.
And then once football season starts,
Yeah.
even though it's going to be weird because it's going to be kind of a week behind,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Mhm.
record my initial reactions after every Raiders game.
Yeah. How pissed
Which
you think you're gonna
that's
get?
what I'm saying, and this might seem stupid to most people, but you've known me for what, almost 15 years, over 15 years now, right? Or just about close to it.
Yes, I have to say.
Has to be.
You were in
I'm
middle
20
school.
Yeah,
You were
because
in middle school.
we've
when
at
I
least
met
known
you.
each other since we were 15.
Oh yeah, before dude. I think it was like the end of my, like when I first moved here. So I was like either 8th grade or 9th grade, and that means because you were 2 years below me, you were in like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah, I think it was in
Yeah,
6th grade.
it's been for you were. I know you were
Yeah.
definitely in middle school.
So for nearly 15 years,
yeah.
I'm not gonna
Fucking
say
old bitch.
I'm really not obsessed with Raiders football.
Oh, yeah,
I'm really
you are.
not.
Oh, you never
But-
got that jersey.
I am so at this point. I'm so invested.
Yeah.
I've put too much time and energy into this. I have fucking cried.
damn high.
I've punched shit. I've done everything you can as a fan.
He's broken
So-
his weak ass bones hitting shit.
And one day I might, my old lady might come on or something, or we might just
How
get a
old is
video
she?
clip of her. She's old.
Oh.
To say it, just to confirm.
Isn't
But
she a Slytherin?
while she's a huge Slytherin.
Yeah.
Huge Slytherin.
Damn.
But while I'm watching these things, they could literally just an incomplete pass on a random second down. I'm fucking screaming.
Dude, my
I hate those bastards. I hate them all. I hate what they've done to me. But when good things happen, I'm the happiest person on the planet. But when bad things happen, it's the end of the world. So initial reactions are always going to be fun because it'll be a good time. I think it's to see your reaction too to what I say will be
Yeah.
fun as well.
fucking my cousin's husband, he's a Dolphins fan, and he's like he gets
Fucking
heated
bitch.
all the time.
Yeah.
We would even at like a
What a
fucking
bitch.
family reunion thing or something. He would be in the living room. He'd just go, "Oh my god!" and he'd fucking flip something. Not even his house.
I'm gonna say that's understandable because the Dolphins completely ruined Dan Marino's career.
Oh, I thought that
How
was
do you
Ace
not-
Ventura.
No,
He got kidnapped in
No.
Ace Ventura.
I
He
know.
was scared for his life.
but there was a lot of time before that they
Finkel's
could've
Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
fucking laces out.
You think? I think that like that was like your life story. Like you.
Dan
you
Marino?
No, the guy who went crazy because he fucked up the kick.
Has to, yeah.
Yeah.
Has to.
Yeah, I feel like I could be that guy. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Don't read.
Holy
He's
shit.
reading something right now. What happened?
So, my girlfriend just texted me and told me that my son was looking at Jay's face and he said it's an
That's not a good
O
thing for him to see.
and moved his finger in a circle tracing his face on the TV. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, bud.
That's great.
That is
I
fucking.
mean, what do you expect? He's probably a Slytherin too. At least half.
Jay is a
Wait.
Hufflepuff.
No, I'm talking about like Atlas has to be half Slytherin because she's a Slytherin. What are you?
Oh, I'm a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Through and through.
I would have been the guy who would just hang out with.
And my
Hagrid.
son's probably Harry Potter because Harry Potter
Is
Harry Potter is supposed to be a Slytherin, but he was like, I want to be a Gryffindor to the hat,
Oh,
and so he
man.
got put in Gryffindor.
Yeah.
So my son, like, he's just a fucking Slytherin because of his mom.
Harry
but,
Potter way more nerdy than Star Wars,
Oh my God. Well, I was about to agree with you.
but not nearly as nerdy as fucking Star Trek.
Here's the issue. Star Wars is more nerdy, but that's just because Harry Potter's like big fans are like they're 12 and 13-year-olds. Like they're teenagers, like not now, but like when they were all
When?
whenever. I mean, it's
When did
always.
they come out?
I don't think there's really adult Harry Potter fans like when they first see it. Like I don't think as an
there's a lot
adult.
of adult
no,
Harry-
no.
I said the Hulk.
I don't think you see Harry
Stank?
Potter as an adult and go, I like this film. I like these programs that I'm watching.
I don't know, but I think the one thing I like about doing this is when you get really deep in talking, you have hand movements, and you're like this.
We should have visuals with
Yeah,
this,
somebody
but
fucked that
Elgato fucked everything
Captain
up.
Elgato, speech.
Really, there's a virus on your computer, and its name is Elgato.
Wu-Tang. I could have been the extra member of Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang Clan. Famously
You would have been
known
the
as
fourth
Wu-Tang
one?
Clan. There's 4 of them.
No, there's 3 of them,
Oh,
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's 3 of them. Watch us both be wrong, though.
No, you seemed pretty confident.
I was. I'm pretty sure it's
You're
3
like, you
because
mean
of
the
that Dave
fourth
Chappelle skit. That's what
Oh.
I'm thinking. The
Are you basing your whole life off of Dave Chappelle's comedy?
Yeah, pretty much actually.
You haven't gone to Africa, though.
The racial draft. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Bill Burr played one of the guys
The
on
announcers
yeah.
in it. Yeah. Yeah. So what's on the docket?
Goodbye fried chicken and hello fried rice. Fucking Tiger Woods. That honestly was the best fucking sketch show in the universe. Hands down.
Yeah, I know.
Joe Rogan. When
And
Joe
it's-
Rogan was on there and he had the crack guy on Fear Factor. Joe Rogan. Hey. I want some crack, Joe Rogan. I'll smoke.
Y'all smell something burning?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Wayne
it was.
Brady.
That is the best sketch show of all time. Like hands down.
What's the number 2 and 3? See, that's why I said that. It's
I'm gonna
nobody
say
knows.
whitest kids you know.
Oh, I forgot about that. Shit. They had some funny shit. Remember the one where the guy forgets to mute his mic? I wasn't even there.
Oh my
No.
god! Yeah, they're like,
No. Mom, I wasn't even there. He's just standing there in the... Oh, my God, ants. Yeah, they had some fucking epic ones. I forgot about that show.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a third would be.
I don't know. If
I don't
this
watch
is-
Key and Peele, so I can't say that.
I'm gonna let you be the judge on this because I don't know if this is. I don't think it's a sketch show.
Do you?
But I was gonna say Reno 911, but I don't think that's a sketch show.
No, but that is a funny ass show.
I'm gonna say Key and Peele, I guess, is number 3.
Yeah, but I just don't watch it nearly enough
that's
to
just
know.
because there's a lack of good sketch shows. I think
There's
that's
just not a lot.
primarily the thing. Well, there's not a lot of good ones though either.
Yeah, I don't even know how many there are in total, to be honest. I'm gonna say
I didn't claim you did.
14.
No,
in the
there's
entire
gonna
history
be
of
more
time.
than 14.
Nope,
There's
calling
gonna
it
be
right.
more
I'm
than-
confident it's 14.
Okay.
The entire history of the world has only been 14 sketch shows.
Okay. And roll the tape of him being wrong.
Oh.
This is a future us thing where we're piping in.
Oh.
Thing of like it's just
I mean,
showing
technically
a list
we
of,
could
like, hundreds.
Google something, but I don't want people to
yes,
take
right
away
too.
from
We are 53 minutes into this thing, and we have not even
53?
53 minutes and
Well, see, this is
9
all-
seconds,
This is all
and
fucking-
we
we're just getting
have the
fucking miles
capability
into this.
of browsing the internet.
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
The
That was probably my favorite quote from your sister of all time.
VHS.
Well, actually, no, that was my quote, but that was one of my favorite back and forth. She sent me a message about something, and she wanted like the Marlboro coupons or whatever, and I told her I didn't want to do it, and she said, "But you got my cat stuck in my car," and I was like, "Why you gotta bring up old shit?"
Yeah.
She just automatically out of nowhere just goes, "You got my cat stuck in my car once."
There really
That was
should
so
be a
long
statute of limitations on shit, and that
Yeah.
should fit into that.
Yeah.
That was so.
That was also around
so
the time
long ago.
that Duke jumped in Zane's car.
I'll just clean this thing.
Dude, he was so fucking mad for like 2 seconds. Because he
I
was
just
allergic.
watched it.
Because he was allergic to dogs. I just think he was full of shit. His eyes in those trees, boss. You know what that's from?
You talking about the Charlie?
No, there's eyes in those trees, boss. What's that from?
Oh.
I'm not giving you a goddamn hint.
There's got to be a little hint here.
There was a gun in the movie.
Oh my God,
That's
that
a
actually
really good
helps
hint.
out a lot.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket.
No.
I knew that wasn't it, but I just
God
wanted to see.
damn it.
I knew that. I literally knew that wasn't it, but I just
All
wanted
right,
to
I'll
throw
give
that
you
out
5 more attempts.
there. Is it a serious movie or is it more of a joke movie? At least give me that. Because this is gonna.
I think it's a serious movie.
This is gonna whittle down.
I think it's a serious movie. I get. Well, at the time, it definitely was.
Apocalypse Now.
No.
Apocalypto.
No, you're on like fucking 4 now. Or 3.
I'm
2 more.
definitely on 3.
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh man,
I can't
I'm
believe
trying to
you-
think of Vietnam movies, and it's the only other one I can think of is the one with Mel Gibson, and I know that's not it.
Wait, what movie with Mel Gibson is that?
The Vietnam movie is Mel Gibson.
Which one is that?
Fucking Google it.
What?
Look
fuck?
up
Oh, God.
Vietnam.
All right.
Look up Vietnam.
All right, hang on.
Look. Vietnam.
You know what? You know what? You do it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
Since you know everything about this goddamn movie and I don't. I really hope you misspelled
I was
something.
about to type in Bruce Willis, but we're going for Mel Gibson right now.
Dylan, what do your Elvis see?
We Were Soldiers.
Oh. I knew that.
I watched that one in high school.
Never seen that.
So that's not it.
No, it's not.
Okay, and it's not Tropic Thunder.
No.
Okay, I'm out.
God damn it,
Completely
dude. Are
out.
you serious? Hang on. Go to
Yeah.
the.
No, you
click
do it. I
on
mean,
that.
you
I'll
do it.
type, but you click on that.
Okay.
I can't fucking believe.
Oh man. You remember how we were talking
That
about
one right there.
Shawshank Redemption?
Remember the
earlier?
guy? I can quote so much from that movie.
I-
When the guy falls over, the guy that played Apollo Creed, he falls over and he goes, "Gotta be quiet. I'll bleed you out. Leave you here, real quiet like. Leave you here." And he's also the guy when the fucking trees are moving. He goes, "There's eyes in those trees, boss."
I haven't seen Predator either.
God damn it!
I know.
At the beginning of it, fucking who's the guy who was the governor? And he
What?
no, not Schwarzenegger, but the guy who was a governor, and he also
In The Walking Dead
no,
with the eye patch.
no, and he fucking became a conspiracy theory guy. Jesse Ventura. He played
Oh
in that
my
movie.
God.
At the beginning, his character goes literally one of the opening scenes in that is just goes. He was like dipping or something, and nobody else wanted to do it. And he goes, "There's a bunch of slack-jawed faggots in here." It's one of the best fucking quotes ever.
Holy shit.
I fucking
Jesse Ventura says whatever he fucking wants to.
yeah, well, yeah, dude. I mean, he's a conspiracy theory guy now.
Oh, he's a nut because he became like a
9/11 was
mayor.
an
He became
inside
like a
job.
governor or something
The
too.
Gulf
didn't
of Tonkin.
he?
And that's how he talks. Like when he gets really into it, he goes, "Yeah." That's how he talks.
Who do you think would win in a one-on-one fight, no weapons, even ground? Jesse Ventura or I can't even. I just set this
Come on, you
whole
can do
thing
it.
up and I can't remember his
You can
fucking
do it.
name, man.
All right, you can do it.
Oh my god, I feel like a fucking idiot.
Do you?
His name starts with an S. He's basically Jesse Ventura, but
Are you talking about Alex Jones?
no, his name starts with an S.
There's a lot of people in the
I
world with the name
know.
that
I'm
starts with an
whittling it
S.
down. He was like a mayor or a governor, like he ran for one.
Was he
He's-
an actor?
Yes, like he's a really bad action movie
Arnold
star.
Schwarzenegger?
No, it starts with an S.
Sylvester Stallone?
No.
The guy that played Ivan Drago?
No. He's a fake martial artist.
Oh, Steven Seagal.
Yes.
He makes like
Steven Seagal.
400,000.
There you go. Jesse Ventura versus Steven. I kept wanting to say Steven Spielberg, so that's why I didn't say anything out
Spielberg?
loud because I knew that
Oh,
wasn't
fucking Jesse Ventura.
it. Really?
I think Jesse Ventura was like an actual, like SEAL, like Navy SEAL.
Oh,
at one
shit,
point.
I
In
didn't know
Vietnam, he was actually in
I
Vietnam.
thought
he was a
they
Navy
both
SEAL.
were like. Kinda
Steven
just
Seagal was
fucking
just
around.
a bullshit artist.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought Ventura was that too.
Yeah, fucking Tom Segura bit about Steven Seagal, where Steven Seagal.
I'm gonna take a
does
sip from my
everything.
water. Can you carry on the show real
Yeah,
quick?
Steven Seagal, like Tom Segura had that bit where he's just like Steven Seagal fucking. he always acts like he's been doing shit for 50 years. Like, you bring up anything, he goes, yeah, I've been piloting helicopters for 53 years. Remember that fucking dumb show he had where he was a cop?
No, I didn't watch any of his shit.
Oh, well, he had this show. It was literally cops, but just with him. And, like, he didn't do anything.
What?
He basically set as, like on, like, the fucking, like, I don't know, he would just sit in the cop car, like, while the real cops did shit, and he just, like, went with them while they were he was in a suit with them. And then, like, occasionally they'd arrest, like, some fucking black guy, and he'd be like, oh, shit, Steven Seagal. and that's basically the whole show. It's the dumbest shit ever. Fucking hilarious.
Oh, my God. That actually is pretty epic.
Oh, it's fucking
Oh,
great.
God, Steven Seagal.
Yeah. And like, he didn't do anything. I remember there was one episode where he's doing demonstrations for the cops or some shit. It was just the funniest shit ever. I remember the best thing with Steven Seagal of all time, though, is when Anderson Silva knocked out Vitor Belfort with a front kick, and he tried to take credit for it.
What?
He was like, I showed Anderson how to do that, like, because Anderson was like too polite, and he would like hang, and he like had a couple of training sessions with him, like they were just playing around or whatever, and then Anderson knocked him out with a front kick, and he just goes, yeah, I taught him that.
Why
like,
would you
like
take credit for
he
that?
did. It became a meme in the MMA community. He literally, fucking, I taught him how to do that. Same thing when Leota did that to Randy Couture. He's like, yeah, I taught him how to do that.
I don't see how you could have the balls to do that.
Well, and you've been doing.
Can you imagine like
fucking
Peyton Manning
keto.
throwing a touchdown, and all of a sudden I'm like,
I bet I could throw
he
a
saw
football
me
farther
do
than
that.
Peyton Manning.
I don't think you could actually.
Right now, if you had to, like, if we got a football and we went outside, how far do you think you could throw it?
I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. 30 yards, 30, 35 yards.
Oh,
For the longest time, I was like, I can
I could
probably
probably
bomb
throw
one
it a
out
quarter
60
mile.
yards, and then when you actually see what 60 yards is, you're like, never mind.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I don't think you can get 30.
I can get 30. 30's.
I think he got 28 tops.
20's 28's no problem.
Yeah, that's
It
your
actually is
that's
a
your
problem.
max. That's your
it's
max.
not my max.
No, that's your max. You're not getting 30.
40 would be my max.
You're not getting 30.
40 would be my max.
40?
30, yeah, oh God, yeah. I could do 40. 50's only halfway to the field.
Look, your
get close to
goddamn
that.
left-handed advantage isn't going to help you.
Here's the thing about me. I'm left-handed. I have an advantage in all combat sports.
Do you?
Yes. That's why people are left-handed.
Okay. I don't think it's why they're left-handed.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
They're just like, I'm going to be left-handed. You know,
I
actually,
don't. Well,
think,
that's not how it happened.
I think there are a lot of fighters who fight in different stances than they actually are. Robbie Lawler, off the top of my head, he's right-handed, but he fights
came
in southpaw.
about so certain people would have advantages.
They
in
created
fighting.
left-handed people just to show.
I don't know
what was
who
wrong
they
with the
is.
world.
No one just
Everybody.
created it.
Yeah,
it's
they did.
called evolution. That's what
Oh.
happened.
What?
Through evolution, just some humans were
What's
like,
that?
everyone's fighting like this.
What's
I'm gonna
that?
fight like this.
That's what evolution is. People with left hands.
Yes.
Evolution.
Yes.
So somebody was fighting with their right hand, and then one day they're like,
Everyone.
"Dude, this one's
listen,
better."
No, everyone was fighting with their right hand.
Just
right?
only right hands.
No.
Just like a hockey
Just
fight.
dominantly.
Just hockey fights.
Just dominantly with their right hands, and then that's people were just used to fighting other right-handed people. So then some people were like, I'm gonna start fighting with this one, and so naturally some people are just born with the fucking use this one, knock people out. I have a
I don't think that's how it
strategic
happened.
combat advantage
No, you don't.
in every type of combat situation.
I think a
Just
pretty
the way
big
God intended.
12-year-old could
Much
beat you
love.
up.
Who?
A pretty big 12-year-old could fuck you up.
Well, yeah, it depends on how big the 12-year-old is. So at the same time, you're saying a pretty big one.
Well, okay, mildly big one. Like well, I guess by a bit, like I'm talking weight. I'm not talking like height and shit.
Yeah.
All right, so you're talking like a fucking maybe 5 foot tall, but
That's fair.
like let's say solid fucking.
Yeah.
Let's say fucking I don't know what's solid for a 12-year-old. What would be a solid 12-year-old? Like
I don't know.
Fucking 150, 60.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty
fucking
solid
5
fucking
foot
phone.
160. Oh, that's a.
Yeah, but
chode
I
right
mean
there.
solid though, like quick and solid.
Oh, so this is an athlete.
No, he doesn't have to be an athlete, but I mean, like, moves fucking quick as shit, even though they got that size.
No, all
Much
I
like
gotta do
myself.
is this. I just gotta put my hand out on his
Yeah, but,
forehead.
but your fucking arms are gonna disintegrate.
They're not gonna Why would they disintegrate?
Your fucking bones in your forearms are made of sawdust.
They're actually not. They're pretty strong forearms. I'm not gonna say which one specifically
strong?
is stronger than the other one.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
But
going
you know
to.
which one. What is it?
It's the left one.
The left one.
Yes.
Why that? Because evolution?
In a way, yes. Actually.
Oh.
In a way.
How many...
Let's change the topic. Let's talk about something else.
Tropic with a C or a T?
You didn't have to bring it up.
Oh.
You didn't have to bring it
Oh.
up, yet you did.
Oh, sorry.
Yet
it
you did.
happens.
You sit here and you wallow in my sadness, damn it.
Yeah.
Those were the most technically cool words I could think of in that moment. How did it come out? Did it sound all right?
It's pretty cool.
Thank you. I looked at a dictionary today.
You know, next time we do this, you're going to have to bring a robe.
Yeah, well, if people could see this, which they can't because of fucking Elgato,
Yeah, I'm blaming that all on the company.
it's all on them.
It's probably why
personally.
nobody uses them anymore.
There's a lot of people.
Shout out to
actually.
OBS. Speech.
Word.
I just want somebody to give me a speech. Come on.
What kind of speech do you want? I'll give you any type of
Motivational speech. All right, I'll tell you.
Yep.
All right.
You gotta set the entire scene, by the way. You can't just be, I want
Okay,
a motivational
all right,
speech because I'm
okay.
cool. Like,
All right.
let me know what I'm walking into.
First off, Bert, sorry, excuse me. Whoa. Are you getting ready? What are you gonna
What
get?
the fuck is
You
that,
gotta
by the
get your
way?
big. I'm not doing it. I knew that was coming. You gotta get your big boy voice.
I actually did.
Uh,
You set
my
the scene
name's
while I
Dylan.
take a sip of water real quick. Go ahead.
Dylan is taking a sip of water right now. He is. He's closing the
You
lid.
haven't
All right, he's
set up
already
the
done.
scene at
He's
all.
already done.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So what's the scene?
I don't know. You're setting it
oh,
up.
okay, I got you.
Yes.
All right. Well, for a motivational speech.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm getting motivated, or you? Like, what's happening?
I
here
don't
now?
care which way. Just set it
So
up.
you're doing the speech.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm fine with
And I'm
that.
the narrator.
No, you're getting
Okay, I
motivated.
got it.
You're
All right,
getting.
all right.
You're.
Okay.
Whatever.
So you walk into the bathroom and you look down and you gasp at what you see.
It's a unmotivated kid.
That was
Hey,
fucking-
kid.
Oh, it's not it?
What are you doing on the bathroom ground?
Gee, Pop, I don't know. You put me here. Keep it
You're
going.
A pussy.
Oh, well, apparently I didn't inherit your interrupting skills. Is that it? Is that the end of the scene, or are you going to keep going?
We can keep going.
I mean, we've
Are
already
you
broke the fourth
motivated?
wall.
Are you motivated?
That didn't motivate me at all.
Shit, okay, all right.
This is like the worst motivation.
I'll interrupt you when I want to. Damn it! Listen here. Get up.
Okay, I'm up.
You got to make the kid's voice.
Hey, I'm up.
See,
Hey.
thank you. That helps me out.
Does it? Hey, why are you laughing while also getting mad?
Don't question my tactics, son. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to put a pep in your step.
Oh, where'd you read that?
Don't question me, damn it. Just listen.
I can't read.
Never said you could.
I want to be motivated, Pop.
We're going to
Pop.
motivate you to read and to
Pop.
not lay on the background on the bathroom floor
Pop.
anymore.
Help.
What do you need help with?
I fell back down. Help me up. It's pretty slippery in here. I
Those
was
are weak
showering.
legs.
I was showering. I inherited them from your bones. Sawdust, help. Why are you laughing? I don't know how long I can keep this fucking dumb voice.
Where
Are you
we
gonna be
going?
all
Why'd you
right?
fall down again.
Because it's slippery. It's a bathroom. Maybe he just got out of the shower. He could have slipped.
I guess so. That's,
Yeah.
I didn't slip though, because I'm not
Yeah.
a pussy.
Oh,
My
well,
legs
shit.
are fine.
Excuse me. I'm in character as a fucking
Oh,
kid.
We're
Sorry.
back again. I'm over this. Let's,
Oh,
okay,
so
that was pretty good.
your motivation.
I tried.
That fucking stunk.
You fell down.
That was a
twice.
goddamn
You
dud.
fell down twice.
That was
I can't
no.
help you out as much.
Well, maybe if you motivated me better, my hypothetical fucking 11-year-old self wouldn't have fell.
Every time I
He
tried to
inherited
talk,
your
all I
shitty
heard was
bones.
pop.
Yeah. That's how kids
I
talk.
can't read.
That's how kids talk.
All right. Okay. We gotta. All right. We need to get back on track. What's on the docket?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're over here. Now we're right here
now
on track.
Now we're shifting back
Yeah,
onto the track.
yeah. It's like when they shift the fucking things. Real quick, by the way, thinking about trains, do you think you could? You think you could, like, if you were in one of those old school, fucking like, I don't even know how to explain it, like real like old West days, I guess, where they would like kidnap the damsel in distress and put her on the train tracks. How do you think you could escape that before you got hit by?
Yeah.
Like if I tied you up and put you on train tracks.
Yeah. You just roll off the train track. They're not tied to the train tracks. Train tracks. They're not tied. That's actually, they're not tied to the train tracks most of the time. So you just roll off the fucking thing.
That's the jangles. Oh.
No, you'd be kind of fucked after that. Well, I keep doing that. But you
I don't think you could
it.
generate the momentum.
I could generate so much momentum.
How much?
They would study me to make good batteries.
You need momentum for batteries?
I don't know what. I didn't have an end point to when I was making that, and that's just where I ended up was with batteries.
You need momentum for batteries. All right.
Yeah.
So.
Can we just change the subject?
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I just don't want to get made fun of right now.
I'm not gonna make fun of you.
I'm not in the mood. You were on track to making fun of me.
No, not at all.
Batteries.
Batteries.
Let's see. I'll tell you what, Jason does look pretty good, though.
Oh, by the way, wait a second.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come back to Jason.
Shit.
You said something about Atlantis the other day. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Atlantis has been
You talking
found.
about the Lost City?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Or that dumb fucking movie they made? The cartoon movie?
No,
They're remaking it. Because when I typed in
Did
Atlantis...
they really?
Yeah, because you said something about Atlantis, and I typed it in, and all that came up on Twitter was they're remaking it.
No, I didn't know that, and I'm actually upset about that because it's probably going to suck. So Atlantis has been found.
It has?
Yes.
Oh.
Now I don't know how to describe it, the way the thing, because I'm going to sound like an idiot. There's no way to not sound like an idiot while doing this. But the way,
you almost became Napoleon
so
Dynamite
the reason why Atlantis is even a thing, like why it's even in the mythology, is because, like I forgot his name, but the first ever person to
I was actually the first ever person. I'm just kidding. Go back.
Say this. The only word I can think of is
geography. I know we don't have a visual element, but I can see the gears turning in your head.
Really hard right now because I don't know how to describe
I put you on the spot with that.
The first person to ever say this is this and this is here and this is what the world looks like.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Of his description of Atlantis, it's like, oh my god, it's
You can be all right.
It's 3 circles with basically a moat in between it, and then in the middle is just one big. Listen.
Okay.
There's one big line in the middle of it, and basically in the middle is where the big city was in the middle of it.
Okay.
And then it's like I said, that's surrounded by water, and then there's a bigger circle that's more land and more town, and then water, and then that again.
Yeah.
That was in the original description of Atlantis.
Where's the original description?
In the fucking book, if you were listening.
They have a book of Atlantis? You gotta click.
No,
You gotta click, and it'll come back up. There
okay, all right, look.
All right,
no one's talking about this.
Okay, he's Googling something, as you can
Googling.
see, hopefully with the visual element, as long as that didn't fuck up too. Thanks, Elgato. Yeah,
so
I'm gonna be honest, you're like really passionate about this.
I am,
right
I really
now.
am. So
okay, that looks like.
So even though this is kind of rendered with water, I'm trying to find.
That's
a picture.
the Sahara Desert.
Okay, yeah, but look, or listen, for some of you.
Okay.
Do you see how it's the circle land, and like this has always been in Africa, like always.
Yeah.
It's always been there.
Yeah. You can come over.
And so people, I'm just saying, but it's in a part of Africa that's like thousands of miles away from anything else.
Yeah.
So there, you know what I mean? There's Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
It's not underwater or anything. I don't think no one's really dug that deep into, why there's nothing there. But I'm just, there we go. Atlantis has been found
I got to be honest. When you sent me something about Atlantis the other day, I didn't think it was going to go to this.
No, you thought it was going to be something more elaborate. Not today, pal.
This
no,
was
it's
pretty
just
elaborate by the way you described it.
I don't know how else to describe that, but that's the truth. Atlantis has been found. Like, it's been found, but it's not because no one can really make it out there to really go.
Maybe it was a conspiracy theory. It kind of looks like an eyeball.
Well, it is called the Eye of Sahara.
Yeah.
Like that. So that.
Oh, well, I guess it wasn't original.
You weren't original.
What about...
What do you think? Do you think that's Atlantis?
No, that looks like a circle.
Okay, well, it's a couple circles. That's the point of the original descriptions. It should also be pointed out that one of the first...
So what you're saying is
yes.
Atlantis fucking sucks. It's overrated.
Compared to
it's
what...
overrated.
I
saying
hate
it
this.
right here, right now, Atlantis overrated.
Yeah, to what most people, like, say about it. Yeah, it is.
Again.
But, like, I hate this because I'm stupid and I don't know how to describe it. I didn't really research this much. I just did one of those things where we never write. I have a lot of passion.
You know how
far
I'm
people
pissed
get
off.
With
passion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be researching this. We're worried about other things. We should really be seeing.
You got Google right there. You can research whatever you want.
Other people need to do it for me. I can't do it. Like, there needs to be people smarter than me. But there's a guy, like, so in that original 2 books that guy wrote, okay, yeah. He had a map of, like, it had Greece, it had Rome, it had Europe, and it had the northern part of Africa under it.
Mm-hmm.
In that northern part of Africa is where it had Atlantis written on the fucking map.
Okay.
Everything else was 100% right on that map.
Yeah.
So, and everyone's like, well, Atlantis has to be there. Literally, that spot is the northern part of Africa.
Oh.
So it matches up to the map. So apparently, like, there used to be a town there. The only thing that's, like, people are like, that doesn't make sense is they don't know how water was there.
Oh.
Originally.
Do you know how that happened?
I don't. Well, I don't. I reckon you
know
do.
a lot about this, though.
I do. I watched at least 3 YouTube videos about 5 months ago.
No.
This is why I'm like,
you retained a lot of that knowledge, though, and you're passionate.
I actually have. I'm surprised at myself, and I'd like to give a round of applause to myself because I remembered. I'm shaking right now. Just so you know, I'm so passionate about this.
I don't think that's passion.
We have found it's craziness. It is. I've harbored this in for months. Damn it. And I'm just now being able to release it.
The left hand shaking too, so your evolution thing.
I think it's my heart. Actually, I think it's because there's early signs of a heart attack.
You're having a heart attack?
This is a good time to bring up.
Can you feel your left arm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's not a heart attack.
Yeah.
You have coronavirus?
No, not yet. But I'm thinking
I might have it.
How would you get it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
My future's too bright.
Is that why you wear sunglasses all the time?
Nah, I just wanted to say that.
I'm still mad about the bathrobe thing, too.
I took it off, so
I
you wouldn't.
But
as soon as I took that
one.
off, you got really passionate about this. So maybe it's been hindering your.
We got to take this off the screen too, because I'll just end up talking about it for a while, man.
Are you that passionate? I forgot about Jason as my background.
It's such a good background, man.
Oh, dude,
it's perfect. Well, that's because Elgato fucked up the camera though as well.
Yeah, well, hey, it was a blessing in disguise. I keep hitting my goddamn elbow on the table.
I wouldn't consider looking at him a blessing, by the way. I would just consider it more of a...
Well, we know his head's circular because of Atlas. He's
it
a
is.
circle.
My 3-year-old knows what a bald man looks like.
I was 3-year-old once.
Okay. I was going to see if Jason texts me back or not. He hasn't. So what's on the docket?
So, like...
Yep. Okay.
You know, I was just going to say, how much money would I have to give you to where, like, I could just have Atlas?
Like, just to take
I could
him?
Raise him like I'm the Jedi Master and he's my Padawan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like but the Jedi's, to do the full-on thing, like with the Order, they have to like completely like go away from their family. So you have to. It basically just be me taking him for the rest of his life.
Okay, so I was going to ask.
And then maybe when he becomes a master, he can come back. Like, hey, what's up?
So I could potentially see him again, but only if he becomes a master.
So at least 18 to 20 years,
and that's even based on if he becomes a master.
Yeah, he could be. He become a Sith too.
Knowing his genetics, he's not going to become a master of a Jedi. I can tell you that.
Well,
so I'll probably never see him again.
He's going to favor the left-handed fighting style.
He's not. He's actually right-handed, and I'm pretty pissed off about it.
Oh well, he's got one good thing going for him.
That's so rude.
I'm talking about the right-handed.
He doesn't
thing.
have a distinct advantage in combat anymore.
I'm talking about like Jedi shit. He's got the good right-handed shit.
Has there been a left-handed Jedi?
I don't know.
Where's the canon?
You're the one that knows everything.
I don't know. I don't
know
know everything.
Knew that you were going off on that tangent about Mandalorians.
I just know about.
Wait a second.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Maybe Atlas is a Mandalorian.
Are you going to train him to be a Mandalorian or a Jedi?
I'm not a Mandalorian. I'm going to be a Jedi.
That's not his calling. Then.
What if he becomes a Sith?
His mom is a Slytherin.
That is true. So what you're saying is it's her fault.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
He's going to become evil.
Dude.
And right-handed.
Good going.
Ugh.
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 Right-handed. Well, thinking about it, right-handed evil. Or, what about this?
I actually saw some bullshit statistic earlier this week that 87 left-handed people die a year from using right-handed scissors. I don't know how true that is, but I've seen it.
My favorite thing of all time is when you were talking about how the worst thing about being left-handed is the binder clips or whatever, or the notebooks you're always on your forearm. That's the best thing ever.
It's all
I wouldn't know because I'm been blessed.
Actually, I thought this was funny. I didn't realize that people who go behind me in buffets hate me because
you eat a lot. You're pretty tubby.
Okay.
Unnecessarily rude.
Yeah. How everyone, when they go to the buffet, like they have their plate in their left hand and they pick everything up with their right hand. Yeah. So the spoons or whatever are usually like this.
Yeah.
Where I'm left-handed, I have to be like this, so I always put it back on the left side.
So what you're saying is you're a complete and total piece of shit.
Yeah, and people behind me are like, "What the fuck?" So they have to be like this.
Buffets. I literally almost forgot the name of a buffet, and you just said it.
You're welcome. It's a buffet.
I think we're both having a stroke, and it's contagious.
I got it from you. I was completely
Why has it got to be my
fine.
fault? You're the one whose left side was going all awry. You're having a heart attack.
I was completely fine tonight until you brought up Atlantis, and then you brought up Atlantis.
Well, you know what it was?
Fuck, I gotta talk about this again.
You got super passionate and all that adrenaline going. Now you're having an adrenaline dump.
Oh, it's awful, actually. I am actually. I really did get pumped of adrenaline there for a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know. I guess I see why you sent me the thing that said, "Hey, ask me about Atlantis," or something like that. I can't remember.
I just didn't think it was going to be this early on, and I kind of wish I would have prepped more for it. Now that I'm thinking about it. So you actually texted me earlier this week and said for our first episode,
I don't know who you are.
We should talk about how midgets are discriminated against in
our
workforce. Yes.
I don't think
Bring it up
at all.
Bring it up.
What?
Are you saying they shouldn't? They don't have rights and they shouldn't work, is what you're saying. Then.
What?
What side of the fence are you on? I mean, come on.
A fence? Well, to be fair, they probably don't like fences. You know what I mean?
Fucking do that.
They can't.
Can't what?
They can't reach the top.
They can't reach the top of a fence.
Yeah, you know how goddamn funny that would look.
I
guess it would depend on what kind of midget. There's like a million different subgenres of midgets.
Subgenres.
Yeah, you got the little Warwick
This
Davis
isn't
ones
metal
where they
music.
have really big hands.
I guess that is true.
Then you got the ones like we saw on Twitter earlier where they're doing handstands.
Dude, how strong was she?
Well, it's kind of easy when you weigh fucking 8 pounds.
Oh my god. Yeah, but her arms, it's also, I guess it's not though, is it? I guess she is. Do midgets have like freak strength like retarded people? Some retarded people, not all of them. Yeah.
Oh, they're pretty damn strong.
I know. So I'm saying, do midget people have that equivalent?
I don't know.
I don't
know.
I don't think I've ever heard of a strong midget person.
My sister said when she was in prison that there was a female midget who looked like Mr. T.
That is an interesting combination.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to go in about 50 different directions, and that was not one of them.
Well, all I have to work with is the truth.
Mr. T was... Is it a he?
Pity the fool. Huh?
Is it a he? Like, is it
no,
a trans person?
It was a full-on lady. Okay. Mr. T.
Okay.
I'm just going based off of description.
Okay. Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah. So, that one probably had really strong forearms.
Yeah, we should probably quit talking about midgets now because I'm sorry.
I'm not saying
You
anything
are
in a
gonna
bad
be-
way. I have nothing
You
against
talked
them.
about the fence thing, and that was kind of. I feel like
Well, they
I
would
was
probably,
offended for some people.
They would probably agree. They'd be like, man, I fucking hate fences.
I really need to find a midget to ask. Like, hey, do you hate?
Do you just have a
fence-
midget on speed
Do
dial?
you hate fences? I actually was about to
Well,
look to the
technically,
contacts.
anybody that's like 4'10" and under is considered.
Yeah,
a
but
midget.
they don't fucking count. Let's be real.
Oh,
here.
who's saying they don't count now?
Me.
Because they're short.
Me.
Saying I'm saying the
Me
disparaging
do. I
shit?
do. Yeah, they. It's just not. You know what I mean? It's like how some people are like, I'm fat. You're fucking 170. Shut the fuck up. You're not fat. Like,
So
I'm
basically
4'11. I'm
you?
a midget. No.
How much do you weigh?
I'm at 220.
I can't hear you. What?
220.
That's it?
Yeah. That's big
Thought
for
it'd be
me,
more.
though. No, it's big for me.
Did
I
you
am
get the joke?
officially back at my biggest weight ever, like previous to this.
Yeah, but aren't you just cultivating mass? Like that guy in Always
It's
Sunny in
always fun.
Philadelphia?
No, I'm just
Just cultivating
fucking
mass.
lazy. That's all it comes down to.
Oh.
No, the dad bod thing is incredibly real. That's just what's
How
happened
are you
to
doing
me.
that?
I don't know. You just have a kid and you get fat. That's all I know.
Well, you didn't have a kid.
Well, I mean, technically,
You
no,
facilitated
but I helped.
Yeah, you helped a bit.
I helped. Also,
So you're
what?
saying you gained sympathy
I don't
weight?
think. I don't think we should.
Also, why did the weight come 3 years after he was born?
That is not in any way relevant to this conversation.
It
Just
is.
know
It
that
is.
I'm a father and I'm fat and I can blame it on that.
Like,
now.
if I fucking fall down and then, like, 4 years later, I'm like, oh, shit, my hip really hurts.
Yeah, dude, people do that all the time.
Yeah, but, like, you know what, but, like
No,
I'm
I
talking
don't
about, like,
know
a
what you
little
mean.
bump. Like, not,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You're just like, oh, shit, I got fat
3
3
years
years
ago,
later.
I hit my funny bone. My elbow's fucked up ever since. People
I
act
hit
like
my funny bun, too.
live like
Ha-ha.
that.
Get it?
It's because it's on your humerus. Get it?
What did you say?
It's because the funny bone is on your
We heard you.
humerus. Okay, well, don't question me like that. What's on the docket? We're
Is
an
that your
hour
goddamn
and
fucking... Is that your
26
fucking...
minutes into this. What's on the
I
docket?
feel like that's like your catchphrase, and I'm going to make you a goddamn shirt that says what's on the docket.
You gonna get that for my birthday? We need to talk about that too. By the way, we are officially less than a month away from my birthday.
How many days? Come on, hurry. You can do it.
Well, I
You
don't
can do
know
it.
how many. I guess 30
June
at this
14th.
point.
How long
30
until June
days until June 14th.
30 days in the hole. That's a song.
Okay, I didn't ask.
No.
So yeah, are we? I think my birthday's on a Sunday. So
Sunday.
the birthday stream's gonna have to be on a Friday.
Yeah, is it? On a Friday.
Yeah. So
Are we getting you a cake?
I expect a cake. I expect that
Can we
fucking
change
T-shirt.
the picture to that with a cake beside it?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll put
A cake
instead of
where
easy
the
light
block
logs,
is,
we'll
is
put
cake.
cakes.
What picture of a cake do you want? What's your favorite kind of cake?
Oh man, I don't know.
Strike me as a pretty big cake guy.
No, honestly, no, not really.
Yeah, me neither,
No.
really.
I just like chocolate peanut butter stuff. That's pretty
No.
much my kind of thing in life. That's why I'm fat now, actually.
Just because chocolate and peanut butter?
Yeah, that and the dad
Oh,
bod
yeah, I
thing.
was going to say, yeah, and apparently your son, too.
I have
Apparently it's
two
his fault.
things. So I'm not directly blaming it on him.
It's pretty much a direct quote.
Can we all right? I'm gonna go back and watch this and directly quote your picket fence thing with the midgets and like every.
I stand by that.
This doesn't stand by me.
Yeah, I know.
Great film, by the way.
They can stand by a fence, though.
Can't look over it.
Well, who's adding on to it now?
We're already here.
You set
Fuck
yourself
it.
up for that.
We're here. Might as well take my shoes off, relax a little bit. Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay, so what's next?
I don't know. What's next
That
on
conversation lasted almost a minute and a half.
the docket? Next on the docket.
What's next on the docket?
What's a docket?
Oh, shit. I didn't think you were going to bring this up. I have no idea.
Okay. What is your favorite, like your top 3 fucking cereals? I know we talked about this
Oh,
last time, but we didn't
God.
really get to go into it a
know.
lot. Like we can kind of like get into it now.
My problem is that there's so many good ones. But first off, tier
Already
one, number
starting off with
one,
bullshit.
Reese
Mm.
Puffs.
Reese Puffs.
Yeah, Reese Puffs cereal number 1.
Okay. That's a pretty good solid.
Oreo O's number 2.
choice. Okay.
Number 3 is where it gets complicated because It's dependent on the mood.
Yeah.
I could wake up one day and really want Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but by noon, fuck it, I want something else.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that fucking Raisin Bran is underrated. It doesn't get the love it deserves.
Yeah, so where are you putting that in your top 3 officially?
Top 5.
Now? Oh, it's in your top 5.
It depends. I'll eat the hell out of that.
That's the thing with cereal. Cereal's very dependent on. That's a very mood thing. But I stand by that. So you could wake up. You go to a grocery store one week, and next week you're like, I really don't want that cereal. I want this one now.
Okay.
So I feel like it's very
Would you
dependent.
say that Reese Puffs are the McRib of cereals?
Absolutely, it's on the same tier
No.
as it. You can never go wrong with Reese Puffs cereal. It's the best one.
No.
Oreos, strong number 2. Strong
Oh.
number 2.
Well, I mean, I don't really give a shit about Oreos.
I mean, that's me and you really don't get along anymore. I mean, I'm
Well,
not saying that's the exact
they're-
reason, but
they're not. I mean, they're all right.
they're better than ours.
They're all right.
Okay.
They're all right. They're not. You know.
All right.
Well,
Fuck Captain Crunch, though.
dude. Okay. Now you're going too far.
I've not gone too far
You're
yet.
going too far.
It's-
What kind of Captain Crunch?
First off, let's just say
See, that's why Captain Crunch is fucking S tier, because
No.
every type of Captain Crunch is the shit.
No. First off, all Captain
Every
Crunch
type of Captain Crunch
tastes good.
shits on fucking almost
No,
everything.
there's nothing inherent. There's
Very
nothing
few
inherently wrong
things.
with the taste of any of Captain Crunch.
Oh, I forgot
that
you have your
shit
bitch ass roof of your
Fucks
mouth.
the roof of your mouth up too much.
I mean, how fucking much are you eating?
I'm fat now, so I eat a bunch of
220. You're
cereal
almost
now.
fat.
For me, I'm
You're
fat.
almost
For
fat.
me, I'm fat.
Yeah, but you're 6'3". It stretches
I'm like
out.
5'9". So
Well,
I'm not-
you said earlier you were fucking
5'10".
6'8".
Well, I did say that, but that was earlier me. That was past me. Now we're in the present me. I'm telling the truth again.
What's your favorite number?
Shit.
Like,
I don't know.
like in between 1 and 20, what's your favorite one?
Well, that's a whole
Oh,
lot
do
of
you not
numbers
like
I
any
can
of those? What's
no
wrong
longer
between 1 and
say.
20?
There's a whole lot of numbers I
There's
can no
solid,
longer
useful numbers. They're highly used.
say. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
The first 20? Are you kidding me?
There's more numbers after that
I know.
than before it that I
Okay.
can't choose now.
All right.
So-
What number then? All numbers in the world. What number then?
Oh, I
Since
really
fuck
have,
1 through 20, right?
don't know. I don't really have a favorite number.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Then why'd you say that?
I don't. Just to kind of prolong this conversation till I thought of a fucking number. I don't know.
That's fucked up.
I kind of want to go.
I can
with,
tell you my fucking favorite number.
what's your
right
favorite
now.
number? Go ahead.
66.
66.
Yeah.
At least go with 69. Why 66?
Why? 66.
Why 66 though?
Because it's a solid number.
For what?
All types of uses.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think of one solid use for it, except for Route 66. I guess that's kind of a dope thing.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of though.
I don't like how you're disparaging the number 66 right now.
I can't think of any other use for 66.
Execute Order 66. You know what Order 66 was?
I do know what. That's where they
What
killed
was
the
it, huh?
younglings.
Huh? No, that's not what they did. That's not the
Shit,
only
was
thing
that
they
not
did.
it? Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was the only thing.
What was the point of
I don't think anyone can hear you when you do that.
what's the point of
Because I
this
can't
is
hear you,
ASMR?
and I'm wearing
Well, that's
these
because you
earbuds
have
right now.
bitch ass ears.
I don't have bitch ass. I actually clean my ears with the.
Do you?
You know the.
Who the fuck
what the
brags
fuck are they
about
called,
that?
Man? No, shut up.
Oh shit, dude! I put on my shoes.
You know,
That's fucking like shit everyone
you know,
does.
You know the.
Dude, I've combed
you know
my
the
hair.
stick that you catch on fire and put in your ear.
Yeah.
I did.
You
that
do
a couple
that?
weeks- No. I've only done it once, but I did it
Oh,
recently.
now you only done it once.
I've only done it once.
I just
And
okay.
I did it begrudgingly.
I've put pants on before.
begrudgingly. I can't say that word. I shouldn't have went for
What'd
it.
you say? Begrudgingly?
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly? Why'd you say it?
Begrudgingly? How do you say it?
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, and there's nobody here to say that I said it wrong. So if I said it wrong, fuck them.
That is true. We can say actually technically whatever we want, right or wrong.
Yeah.
And no one else can really call us out on that bullshit.
I know.
So what's else is
Hey,
on the
you
docket?
gonna say it?
We're
Come
on
on.
1:30.
What's on the docket?
It's been like 5 minutes since I last said it. I should get a pass on it.
Why are you panicking?
I don't know. First off,
you
I'm
know
just a
what it
panicky
was?
type person.
You got all hyped up from Atlantis, and then you fucking.
It's been
and
downhill since then.
No, you're panicking after the Atlantis thing because it got you all
Well,
worked
because
up.
I know everyone who listened to that was like, "This guy's kind of a fucking idiot," which
I
I'm
don't
fine
think
with.
they would
It's
have.
true.
They would have came to that conclusion
true.
beforehand.
That cemented it though. Like there's no coming back from that.
Oh.
Like
Well,
you're always going to be known.
you can make
as-
a comeback.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty fucking. Thank you.
Anybody can.
I
make
got
a
to think of
comeback.
something. I'll tell you what, man. From here
MC Hammer almost made a
until the
comeback.
next time I'm here, whenever we do this again, excuse me, I'm going to research the shit out of that topic and come back and actually be like, okay, so this
I'm
is
gonna
why.
continue to not look up anything about Atlantis.
You don't have to because I'm going to look
Yeah,
up
you're our
everything
fucking
for you.
Atlantis expert.
I am. I'm going to put that in my Twitter bio.
You know, you know, Godzilla in the newest Godzilla movie,
I didn't see it.
King of Monsters.
Still haven't
That's
seen
like
it.
his lair. Is they find Atlantis, and that's like where he hides
Bullshit,
out.
it's not even underwater. It's not even canon. With actually
It's
what
a
happened
fucking
in the world.
circle now, apparently.
It's 3 circles. It's three
Three
circles.
circles.
We went over this.
I know.
I don't
don't-
know who that fucking dude's name was. Who was the?
Apparently, he's forgettable.
Depends what kind of line of work you're
Look,
in.
dude, I'm just saying, Atlantis is overrated.
I would actually agree with that. Because I don't think they weren't some like futuristic city or anything like that. Like even for their time,
Yeah.
they were just a city that was fucking something happened. They're all gone. Got hyped up real bad.
All right, explain to me the story of the Star Wars movies and like the best of your abilities. Like if you had
Okay,
if somebody's like
starting
if
from the
somebody
prequels?
if somebody was like, hey, what's the entirety of the Star Wars movies? Like, what's the story? Like, just
Yeah,
give me
man.
your best
Okay.
description of it.
So
I'm coming like, hey man, how you doing?
Yeah.
I've never seen them before.
So there was
thinking about watching
this
them.
one planet that everyone went to go
Wait,
trade.
there's
and
planets in that movie?
Oh
those
god,
movies?
just tons of planets.
How many
Too
planets are
A
there?
lot. Too many to count actually.
Oh,
66.
Wow. That sounds pretty
Um,
interesting.
So,
Yeah.
but one of the planets or
Mhm.
something was mainly used for trading and stuff like
Trading?
that. Yes, but
Like
the
insider
governing
trading?
body was like, "Fuck this! We are shutting this off."
There's governments in this?
Yes, big ones.
Oh.
And they're like, we're going to shut this entire shit off. And so some people got mad and started
Wow.
rebelling against them.
Whoa.
Yes.
What planet did this happen on?
I just said I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know
okay.
the name of it. Don't know. But I know that
So
it was
that's the whole story?
That's how it started.
Okay, what happens after that?
No, shit. So that's when the government was like, listen, no, you're not going to start a rebellion against us. We're going to fuck you up.
Oh.
So
They said
started-
that verbatim?
I don't know if that's verbatim. It's in the books. You just haven't listened to it yet.
Oh.
It's in there.
Okay, what happened after that?
I don't know. So then the rebellion was like, fuck that.
Okay.
I honestly don't know where this goes in the movie.
I don't think I'm going to watch it based off of what you've said.
I don't think I'm trying to sell it
What
to
happens?
anyone.
No. This is the.
Then all of a sudden
scenario.
some kids die. A princess
So it
is
was-
kidnapped or something.
Okay.
Then her planet's destroyed. Her home planet's destroyed.
Okay.
And
What
then
happens
we
after
meet
that?
Jar Jar Binks somewhere along the line. I don't know
What
when
happens
that
after
shit
that?
happened.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I don't know.
All
the
this
new
happened
trilogy
because of
happened and it
insider
was bullshit.
trading?
Insider trading.
Yeah, all this. You said they're
Honestly,
trading.
that does sound a lot better than what
Insider
I said.
trading.
Yeah, what
was
you
basically
said.
What, no,
yes.
you said it though. You said something about trading.
Yes.
Or are they like trading things?
I don't know what exactly it was.
Okay, well, how does it end? Like, what is the conclusion to all this?
So, the real
So-
one or like what's in my head?
I want you to explain Star Wars.
Okay.
I'm really
So
interested
what
in
really
watching
happened?
these movies.
So the exact wait, isn't it kind of is it canon that the Mandalorian is the last thing that's happened in the universe out of the movies and shit?
I don't know. I've never seen them. This is a scenario where you're
Oh,
explaining
okay.
it to me.
To someone who's never seen it.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't even
I knew
talk
somebody
about
one time who
Yoda.
thought that The Mandalorian was a prequel to the movies, though, because he thought that Baby Yoda was actually Baby Yoda.
You didn't have to bring that back up.
I
Like,
know
there
somebody
was
who did that.
no-
Who was it?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, for the sake of that guy's morale
It's
in the
same
Star
guy
Wars,
that thought Ron Weasley should have dated his sister.
I didn't think that.
Yeah, he did.
That
What,
was
you just
blown
hoped?
way out of proportion.
You just hope.
That was blown way out of proportion.
Oh.
But Harry
Oh, weird.
should have ended up with Hermione. Like, that is a fucking fact. That should have happened like that.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, to me, they just kind of bullshitted that whole Lily relationship, whatever her name was. Isn't that the name of the...
Who was...
isn't it?
Was that the blonde?
No. Well, is it? I don't know.
haven't seen Harry Potter in 80
It's just the
years.
one Harry Potter ended up with. Like, to me... Now, listen, I know
Didn't he
if
date a
there's
Dementor?
if there's any Harry
Whatever
Potter
those
fans
things are
listening, they're
called.
about to get mad because I
Yeah,
think
they're
I'm
probably all
wrong
fucking
on this.
Slytherins.
But this, whatever that Lily bitch didn't come into like the last fucking book in like the last
She
three
fucking was
chapters.
a pretty goddamn stupid character.
Yeah,
I don't
Thank
even know
you.
who it is.
and then so
Who was the name
you
of
know,
that guy with the weird monocle eye thing?
I have no.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's one of the defense arts people, arts of defense.
All I'm saying is, I'm not gonna take anybody serious that fucking fights with sticks.
Star Wars.
It's not a stick.
It's a form of a stick.
It's not a stick.
It's a form of a stick.
That's a pretty sophisticated stick.
It's still a fucking stick to me. What defines a
mom's
stick
a
to you?
stick.
What defines a stick to you?
Something that falls off of a tree,
Actually, okay, then
made
well,
of
then-
wood.
Okay, then a lightsaber is definitely not a stick.
Yeah.
But at the same time, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I have no idea how they make the wands.
Oh well, I thought you explain to me how they make the wands.
I know I started off this conversation really heated about this topic and about to be on the
Maybe
other
if
side of
wands
the
were
fence
made
as
in
you.
Atlantis, you'd know.
But I am now on your side of the fence on this. Star Wars, the whole what are they called? Lightsabers are not sticks. I'm
I don't
on
know,
your
is that
boat
what they're
now.
called? I haven't seen them. We're still in this scenario where you're explaining Star
Fuck.
Wars.
I honestly don't know how it ends. I just know in one of them, Darth Vader dies.
Dude, who's that?
That's a whole nother thing. I don't even fucking know.
But he died. You spoiled
Which
it.
was he, Anakin or Luke? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I
You're
don't
supposed to
know.
explain
No,
it
I
to
know
me.
you know, but you're not helping me
No,
out.
who
because
is
I
it?
don't know. One of them was a dad.
Somebody named
One of
Darth
them-
Vader died. I'm gonna be so upset when it gets spoiled. I'm not seeing
Well, I
the
guess
movie now.
technically I'm spoiling. Well, but if you haven't seen it by now, then I mean, what the fuck?
Do you really not know? Were you being serious about that?
Which one? What are we talking
What you
about?
just asked.
Which one was
The
the older
difference,
one?
you didn't
I'm
know
gonna
who-
go ahead
No,
and
who you didn't know who Luke and Vader was?
No. I know that. I'm saying between Luke and Anakin, I don't know which one is the father and which one is the son.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I know.
I'm not
I know
telling
you're
you.
not. I kind of feel like Anakin's the kid, but I think that's because he was the one that was pod racing with Jar Jar Binks.
That's exactly right.
Thank you. Okay, I knew that one. I was tricking you the whole time.
Did you?
So, no.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Why would have I known that though?
Jar Jar Binks is Darth Vader.
No, he's not. He is a
He's
Sith
gonna
though.
force choke you over
He
it
is a
time.
Sith. I've seen that conspiracy theory.
I never
YouTube
read
video.
the whole thing, but I know it was like.
Well,
a
I watched a
full-on thing.
video on it. I'm not
Did you?
really keen on reading unless it's
Did
about
you?
Atlantis.
But I don't know why you became so fucking passionate about Atlantis.
Okay, I'm not
Like
kidding.
honestly, who gives a shit?
This is honestly the truth. I swear to God, this is what happened. So, when Disney Plus first came out,
What's the plus stand for?
I don't know. I guess it's plus
Just
stuff.
like hey, plus
Yeah,
Disney.
Disney
What's
Plus.
up?
What this?
Plus what?
You
Okay,
fucking,
keep going,
Okay,
keep
so
going.
I was trying to find stuff to watch, and
Okay.
I was not interested at any of their animation films at the time, which is all fucking Disney Plus is. So, first off, James Cameron Titanic bullshit came up, and I was like, I kind of want to watch that, and I was like, I don't want to watch that though, because fuck
You
James
low key
Cameron.
throwing shade on Titanic.
Yeah,
I
well,
will
James
too. I think
Cameron.
that lady in that fucking movie is just a complete
Rose?
bitch. Yeah.
Oh, she's lying
Huge.
out of her ass.
No, she's just fucking just a piece of shit. She
Yeah.
fucking has like one nice weekend with some dude she didn't know.
Yeah.
And then she has a huge
First off,
a whole
cheated,
no, wait.
cheated on her.
No,
you know,
the thing that pisses me off, she has this whole life afterwards where she's like 80 years old, has family, has kids, and she's still like, oh, this fucking dude I knew for 2 days.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Cheated on my husband
Fuck
with this
her.
man.
And she threw the necklace off the goddamn side like a bitch.
Yeah. Should have kept it.
Bitches ain't shit.
Where was I at?
Especially Rolls. I said Rolls with an L.
Fuck Rose. But yeah, then Discovering Atlantis, I think that's what it's called, was on there. I watched it, and about 15 minutes into it, you realize it was just one of those shows where it's like Finding Bigfoot, where they literally just go somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're not going to find anything. They're not going to find anything.
Oh.
So I literally just Googled Atlantis, like, see if
so
anything
you got
recent
mad
news.
because they didn't find Bigfoot, and you're like, well,
No,
fucking Atlantis has to be some shit.
It has nothing to do with Bigfoot.
That sounds exactly like what happened.
No.
So your passion about Atlantis stemmed from your hatred of Bigfoot.
No,
oh,
that
shit.
was just stemming from that.
Oh, okay.
Because like all those shows, they don't actually find what they're the shows are about.
Yeah.
Say I just Googled like Atlantis and see what, and then a bunch of that stuff came up, and then I read and watched it.
Okay. That seems logical. I still think it had to do with your hatred for Bigfoot.
I don't hate Bigfoot.
It sounds like you do.
I know he doesn't exist. I know that. I'm on that board. Been on that train for a while.
Shit. But
yes,
Atlantis did.
Yo, yeah. Fully on board with that. Fully on board with that, actually.
So you hate Bigfoot and the Titanic.
I don't hate the Titanic.
It seems like you do.
I don't have a hatred for the Titanic. I
like
think
the boat
also
or the people.
I think James Cameron is a tad bit too obsessed with the Titanic. I'll throw that out there. That's cool.
Oh, thinking about water, it just stoked my fucking thoughts.
Speaking of water.
What do you think? Oh shit!
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
What do you think? Like what do you think? Aquaman starts to become like really ineffective, like when they're doing like stuff they're saving.
I mean, right, anytime they're on land.
Okay.
What does he do?
No, he's just
I've not seen the new Justice League movie, or like not the new.
Well,
you know
that
what I mean?
fucking sucked. But
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what his powers were
the
now.
only, I say I can't get over that movie is the fact that they instead because the guy who played Superman couldn't
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he couldn't like he was on another movie and he was contractually obligated.
The mustache, right?
Yeah, and they spent millions of dollars CGIing out his mustache.
Yeah.
And that whole movie, his mouth looks weird as shit. You can't get over it. It's the worst thing in existence. It looks so fucking stupid.
Well, Superman's stupid in general.
Well, he's just
Fuck
overpowered.
this. Well, it's stupid. It's really stupid.
Tom, Shay, and Randy got mad because they had that death battle and Goku lost to Superman and they took it serious.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you. Fucking Randy just goes, yeah, but if you took their powers away, Goku's a martial artist. So I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter.
What
It's
the
a
fuck's
fucking
that got to
YouTube
do with
video.
anything?
It's like a fucking YouTube video. That was the funniest thing.
Yeah. If my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike.
Would she?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Just wheels. What if she had a motor? She'd be a motorcycle.
She'd be a motorbike. She'd be a motorbike by then.
Whoa.
We're on to something.
I know, dude.
We're on to
People
something.
are going to become cyborgs. I keep hitting that goddamn thing.
You know,
I'm scared.
we're an hour, almost hour 50 into
really
this,
worried about that.
and we haven't played the intro song.
You want to do that?
I don't know. I just
You want to just play it because we can play it?
We're pretty late into it. I didn't realize.
We can play it as an outro.
This week it's an outro.
Hi.
We'll see what happens.
We'll just play it randomly. Like, hey, we'll play like a second. Wait.
I guess we don't have it hotkeyed yet, do we?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But we don't need it to be.
No, I'm just saying. I was just asking if we did, because then I could just press a button.
Well, I'm just telling.
You don't
all right?
You don't have to say it like
You
that.
okay?
You don't have to say it like
What
that.
happened?
You're really mean to me again.
I'm not being mean.
I felt like you were being mean.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Need to know what we're.
How mean am I?
Oh, how
or
mean are
being
you?
right now?
Oh, right now? I
Yeah.
don't know. 6.
No.
Solid 6.
Dude, fucking 2.
Solid
2.
2.
Yeah.
You just made fun of midgets earlier. You were pretty mean to them.
That wasn't fucking mean spirited.
They're looking up to you right now. Like, he's an 8.
You're the one who keeps throwing subtle shots, looking up to me, huh?
That's not. What do you want me to
You're
say?
fucking putting this on me. I think you have a problem with midgets.
I don't have a problem with midgets.
No.
I don't. I think they're very cool people.
Do you?
I think it's fucked up that they had. Do you? Okay, first off, let's bring up this conspiracy theory real quick.
What if they had normal sized torsos?
Well, what if they were normal people? Is that what you're saying? If they're just normal.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was gonna go on a tangent about Oompa Loompas. Did they have those songs pre-mixed in their heads, or are they freeballing it? You think, like freestyling?
They probably wrote a little bit. Like I think that could be the conspiracy. Like they knew that some of those things were gonna happen, and then they wrote it ahead of time.
Now, okay,
like somebody's totally gonna fall in this shit.
Do you think?
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
Do you think?
I don't like the look of this.
Do you think that? So in my head, that automatically goes to. So there's probably was a group of kids before that did the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and
they
like
probably
just
had
over
a few
time,
trial
they were
runs.
like.
I want to see that movie, the prequel, where they're fucking testing everything out. I don't like the look of this.
But you gotta carry the conversation for a second, because I gotta look something up real quick. No.
Okay. This is ASMR with Fatty. Dylan's over here typing something on his phone. We were once talking about Oompa Loompas, who are like regular people, but they're just not of normal size. And the original ones didn't even have normal skin. It was yellow with green hair. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it, because they were singing about the demise of children. Okay, hey.
I had to Google something.
Did you?
Yeah, because I've had a plan, and I completely forgot about it, and I had to make sure like I was still correct. Don't look at me like that.
I don't like fucking plans.
I'm gonna pretend like the camera's actually on, so I'm just gonna speak towards the camera and act like I'm actually having
Don't do it.
a conversation with the people out there. You know what? Actually, oh shit. Let's look up.
Actually, wait a minute.
I don't know if we can look up what our chat has looked like. Oh shit. Jason and Jay.
Oh, that's funny as shit. You know, I have to.
Okay. We probably should have been looking at that the whole time now that I think about it, but
No, that was more of a Dylan job. See, you're the idea guy.
I really am.
You're the public. You're like the public guy.
Yeah.
Like you're the president. You know what I mean? Like you're like the one. Like if we're a company, you're the one that always has to go out and do like the press conferences and shit.
Yeah.
Like you're the face.
What a horrible face too. Like I cannot be a worse like public relations person.
No.
There's gonna be fucking midgets out there with
Why
signs.
are you fixating on midgets?
There's gonna be because you have talked so much shit about them.
I know what you're trying to shoehorn
tonight.
in. Okay. Do you want to just fucking say it?
No, I don't want to.
About the goddamn the oven.
Yeah.
Is that what you're shoehorning in?
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, here's my whole ordeal with this.
Okay, I'll let him fucking do this, and then I'll say the truth of what the actual thing is. I'm
just saying, I feel like since this this live stream podcast, whatever it is, I don't give a shit how we classify it. It's mainly about us two and whatever the fuck
I don't even know
we're talking
who you
about,
are.
right? You will.
Oh.
I feel like it's almost impossible to tell the story of us without bringing up the fact that you used to harbor midgets in your oven.
Okay, that's not true.
There's plenty of facts.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
This is all a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Dylan.
That's
has
me.
Thought for years that
oh my God, we never introduced ourselves this whole time. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm Randy. That's my favorite thing. No, I'm just something that's not even my name. Dude, that was my favorite thing. I was gonna say Nathaniel. That was the first name that came to my head.
Okay. All right. Go ahead with your midget story.
No, I was saying Dylan's thought for years that I, Fatty,
Yes.
I've been imprisoning midgets in my oven for years.
No, not anymore.
Because,
Not
and you know
anymore.
what this is based off of? It's a fucking falsehood. You sat on a throne of lies. This was based off of the fact that he came over to my house one time. My mom, years ago, made cupcakes, and she used a fucking mold, like that you make cupcakes in, and she used the miniature one. So she made a batch of miniature cupcakes, and Dylan came in like Zoolander and said, well, who's going to eat those little things? The only logical explanation is that he's imprisoning midgets in his oven.
Well, I'm
And
just,
it's just over the years, this whole fucking bullshit. It's a falsehood.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay? I'll allow you to retort.
I think. So we are heavier set people.
All right, don't fucking try to come on my team all of a sudden.
Yeah. Just saying
Okay?
that we're both kind of fat, right? Why
You're
would a
literally
fat
being
person,
the guy you made fun of earlier.
Why would a fat person,
Yeah, who is not you.
not in this situation, no. Why would a fat person want to make mini cupcakes? Like MINI cupcakes, like small cupcakes. When cupcakes are already smaller version of cakes, as it fucking is.
Maybe we were trying to be trendsetters.
No, you weren't trying to be trendsetters. You were trying to give desserts
So
to
how do you get from
a
that
horde
to
of midgets in your oven.
How do you get from that to imprisonment of smaller people?
Were they in there willingly?
There's none
In my head, I don't think they're in there willingly. How do you convince?
They were never in there in the first
how do you-
place.
but
They
I'm
didn't
saying-
exist.
Let's just say
They
did.
didn't exist.
Let's just say they did.
No.
Hypothetically, how did you convince them to stay in your
No,
oven?
they didn't.
Not as hostages.
They're not. They were never there.
I mean, okay. You're just getting really defensive about it. That's
I'm
the other
not.
thing. Every time we talk about this, like, I'd never
Well,
harbour midgets. I
well,
would never do such
yeah,
a thing.
No, I have
You're
nothing
on your
against
high
midgets.
horse right now,
I can't get on a horse.
and neither can them.
Who's the one? Who's the one that's throwing shade at midgets now?
I don't understand. I'm just piggybacking off your energy right now.
See, that's how I know you're not fat, because fat people don't piggyback.
Damn, you've got a point.
Yeah. So we see who's
you
on.
have got a solid. Well, some fat people might piggyback.
I mean, if you're like me and you have a fucking a super fucking really badass torso.
I'm
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know. I was honestly about to ask. Like,
I
what
was gonna-
what is that supposed to do?
I was gonna just let that sit there, but it was too stupid.
Super badass torso.
I don't know, dude. It's whatever you make it. Like that
man.
guy from fucking Joe Dirt. I don't know what you make it.
Have you seen Joe Dirt too?
Nope, not
Neither
going
have
to.
I.
Not going
I
to.
kind of want to just to check it out.
Yep,
Okay.
not gonna do it.
Okay.
You can't make me. I
I'm
want to hear shit
honestly
from somebody
not.
who didn't know what fucking Predator was.
I know what Predator is.
Eyes in those trees, boss.
The best thing about that movie is Dylan, you son of a bitch.
I ain't have no goddamn midgets in my damn oven. Oh, brother, we're at the... I ain't get hit by a goddamn train.
Top 3 movie of all time.
Top 3?
Yes. It's potentially number 1
Schindler's List.
for. Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
why
You
is
didn't even
that
know what
up
Sophie's
there?
Choice was.
Why is that? I don't know what Sophie's Choice was. No, I know what Schindler's List is though.
What was it?
It's about.
I know what Angie's List is.
How do you know about that? How do you know about Angie's List?
How do you know?
No. How do you know?
Because I'm the man of the fucking people. I know a little bit of everything.
Okay, so you're the man of the people, yet I'm supposedly the one that has to be the public relations
Yeah,
person for
exactly.
this. Even though you're the man of the people. It
Yeah.
would make more sense for you to be out there
I don't see how
canvassing
that's
for us.
possible. I don't see how that's... No.
What do you mean you don't know how that's possible? Just go out there.
It's not gonna
Hey,
No, that's not how it works.
this is an entertainment podcast, technically by the tag. We didn't mean what we said about the midgets.
Okay. All right. Talking about this, what character from the Sandlot movie would you be, and which one would I be?
Oh, you're the catcher for sure. Let's get
Why is that? Why is that? Because he was the comedic relief?
Yes.
Or
Yeah. No.
Or what else? Why?
The
Why
Great
else?
Bambino. That's why.
The Sultan of SWAT. The Colossus of Clout.
You already know the part. You've prepared for this.
The Great Bambino.
Oh man. I'm
Why
the
would
new
I be that kid?
I'm the new kid. Whatever. I don't.
Well,
remember
that's
his
because you're
fucking name.
small as shit.
I'm not.
How can I have some more of nothing?
I'm just the new. That's all. I'm just the
No.
new kid.
Who would be the kid that was like obsessed with the chewing tobacco? Chaw.
Not me
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
It would have.
yeah.
That would have been
Oh,
me.
yeah. Oh yeah, you just fucking Mr. Fucking water,
I have been
water guy now.
completely clean of nicotine
Have you?
for
Yeah,
I think
don't
a
like
year
how you
now.
said that like a heroin addict. I've been clean. For
That's because I
fucking-
used to smoke and dip.
You
so-
can't smoke heroin. I don't know. You might.
No,
be
you
able to.
can.
Oh, can
You
you?
can.
I don't know. I'm not a heroin addict.
You can.
That's why I'm the fat guy. Can't be fat and do heroin.
You can. You'll just end up like Chris Farley and John Belushi and. I really
No,
don't know
they're
that
fucking quitters.
many. What are some other famous fat guys that have died of heroin?
More famous fat guys. Wait, did Chris Farley die of heroin?
I thought it could have been. It could be coke. I don't know. I just know he's fat. He died in a hotel room with a
Well,
hooker.
you know a lot about fat people that died of shit.
I guess. I mean,
Okay.
I don't.
Yet again,
I know more about Atlantis.
why would I be the guy? Why would I be the kid from Sandlot that was the catcher? I want you to get really detailed.
I don't. There's. I don't
Explain
have to
it
get
to me.
that
I'd like to
into
know.
detail with it.
I'd like to know.
Because, like, first off, you have the voice.
Okay.
Spot on, dead impression.
Okay. Well, I don't think he'd be smalls. You don't have the fucking erector set that they get the shit over the fucking fence with.
I could get one. I could.
You
make
don't have
one.
that dumbass giant fishing hat that he had.
I can get one.
You're not friends with a Mexican kid named Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
No, but I am friends with a Mexican named Benny.
Is he Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
No, but his first name's
Did he
Benny.
outrun a dog?
I can ask him.
Did he play baseball?
It's probably Dominican, so yeah.
You talking about me?
I really
with
shouldn't
midgets?
have said that. I actually kind of regret saying that. The
Yeah.
fucked up. I don't even have any Mexican friends named Benny. So
You don't even have
I
any friends
lied.
named Benny.
Actually, I don't. So I've
So you're
lied on
completely full of
multiple
shit.
accounts.
And you still can't come up with a good reason why I'm the fucking the catcher, as you want to put it. We know why you picked him.
Why? Why did I pick him?
We know why.
No, why?
You say it.
I don't. 'Cause
You
there's
say it.
no specific
Say it.
reasons other than
Why?
you can play that character really, really well.
Can't how
you
would
knew
I
the
do it?
lines. You knew the
Did I?
fucking lines,
Okay, I know a lot of lines from a lot of movies.
but you knew that one well.
Why is that?
I don't know. Why is that? You tell me. Do you think it's possibly? I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Okay.
Possibly.
Here it comes.
Because
Here it comes.
he has red hair.
No, I'm not even a fucking ginger. What are you talking about?
Okay, we'll cross that one off the list.
Okay.
Is it? I mean, possible. Possible.
I don't have a
because-
striped yellow shirt.
Well, I was gonna go with the freckles next.
I don't have freckles.
Okay. Maybe, ever so maybe, it's because he maybe have been a little bit chubby.
Is that why?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm not saying. I'm not.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think that. I don't think that at all.
I think you do.
I don't think that at all.
I think you do. I think
just
you knew what you were
it's-
saying.
I think it's
I think you
because-
knew. It's pretty clear. And you don't know anybody named Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
This is why we don't talk about the Sandlot.
Why?
We shouldn't have.
Why do you fucking see yourself as Smalls, the fucking narrator of the movie?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You piece
I
of shit.
don't fucking remember this movie that well. I don't even know who that was. I just threw out.
He's the main
I
kid.
just threw out someone random. from
God
whatever.
damn it.
I don't even remember what he looks like.
You probably don't even remember.
I swear to God, this is no joke. I remember the catcher and the dog, the big dog. Those
what
are
about
only
the
two
kid
people.
with the glasses that did the forever? And he also tried to make out with the lifeguard.
I don't
And he grew up to marry her?
I just remember the scene where they were at the carnival and they threw up.
Oh yeah.
That's like the only thing I really remember. Wow, we ended this on a really somber note. What? A really somber note.
You all right?
No.
Okay, what's next on the docket then? See, I'm starting to adapt, and I'm saying, all right, look, I knew you couldn't handle it.
See, that thing leapt off the table and attacked me. You saw that shit. It straight up came for me.
Well, you know.
Is this even okay? It's still working.
Yeah,
Let's just
fucking
make we don't need to add another problem to the
Dylan
list.
got really pissed and threw the mic. It's complete bullshit.
Well, I'm very angry right now.
How angry?
Out of 10?
Yeah, 10.
Solid 6.5.
What are you mad about? That I called out
Atlantis.
Your bullshit? Oh, okay. Well, that's over, dude.
I'm back on it. I'm
It's
back
over.
on it. Back on it.
No, you're not.
Okay. Well, I'm not. We're 2 hours and almost 5 minutes into this.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why you'd say that's it. My throat's actually starting to hurt a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
you got enough water over there. Whoa, okay.
What? That
What
was
the fuck was wrong with
disgusting.
that?
Why would you do that?
What? I think we know if I did it.
How do we end this? Okay. Well, first off, let's do
Well, you
introductions.
already just
Let's
said
do
what we-
introductions.
At the end.
I
Let's do
am
introduction.
Dylan.
He is Dylan.
He is Timothy.
Yeah, Timothy, otherwise known as Fatty. But I go by Timothy.
I don't see why you say otherwise.
Well, I said that. Well, you knew why. That's why you picked me.
Or as the
as-
Great Torso, whichever one you want to call it.
Yeah, the Great Bambino. The Sultan of SWAT. I'll go by that. They call me the Kid. They call me Johnny Two Steps.
We actually have an intro for this
Do
live
we?
stream, and we forgot to play
Oh.
it. Yeah. So
No,
we're-
wait. What is the?
we're gonna play.
Wait, what are you talking about? No, we're not.
We're gonna play the intro.
We don't have an intro.
We're gonna play the intro.
Are we?
Yeah, which I think they can see that anyway, can't they? What you're doing right now, so it's not like.
We're gonna. Oh, they can't see this.
Oh, they can?
Yeah, I can use magic.
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna see. We'll find out if we can or not.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. We've gotten permission.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll see what this is.
See if there's any
This is the
thing that I have
introduction
or
to the
haven't done.
stream at the
I
end
really
of the
kind of
stream.
hope it doesn't work now because you've built it up this whole time.
How many hours do you think you poured into making this?
Oh, so handsome, oh, so strong. Tell the stories that this ain't short all night long. I see the light when I see your level 10. And I can tell by your creepy eyes you're the sailor man. Oh, sailor man, look for the left. Oh, sailor man, come take my hand. Oh, sailor man, take me along. Show me the foreign prince and how.
We
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just hope you heard that. If
Yes.
not, go fuck yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, you weren't really in that.
I don't really want to tell the people to go fuck themselves just
I meant
yet.
that in a place of love.
You know, I guess so. Yeah, we do like most of you people. Okay,
Well, most of you.
I think 2 hours for a first one. Oh, I think we should go ahead and state this publicly too, real quick. This one's gonna be shit. The next
Oh yeah.
100 of these are gonna be shit.
Yeah.
I think we're fully prepared for
I
that.
have.
Quality's probably not great. We'll
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah.
We'll delete Elgato eventually.
Yeah.
And
One
get
day
the
we'll
camera
figure that out.
working.
If not, we'll just learn to live with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
I,
fun though. Actually, this was fun. Like I legitimately had a good time.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, like I wouldn't tell my bosses or anything that I was
Yeah.
doing this.
Real quick, I just have like a thing. Like, can you just get like a little recap of Atlantis real quick?